Music ready?
Yeah.
The main stage. Ladies and gentlemen.
Just turn yourself.
There it is.
There you go. Time for our intro.
Sweet
All right.
intro.
Nice, man.
Thanks
I
for
like
the
having,
intro.
yeah, I like having an introduction.
And
then, We'll just keep this on to see how it looks like here in just a second.
you might want to step up and like tilt that computer just a little bit this way so you're a little bit more in there.
Damn, we're fucking.
Yeah, it's probably just this. You can change that.
All right. No shit. Here we all are talking about it.
Oh, man.
Do I have to go and fix the screen yet?
All right. So, another main stage podcast event going on. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw on a little something a little.
A little ambience music. I can't believe you're not taking like a tiny piece of a shot.
No.
Just a little.
No, I gotta drive all the way back to the south side after
Smart, bro.
Like, take a shot of beer at least.
this. Yeah, I'll drink too.
Yeah, I got like DUI on this stuff.
So last week we did it at Jim and Amy's house? Was it last weekend?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The last Saturday?
I don't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, it was last Saturday.
So my parents took my car because
Cara got
my
a new
parents'
car
car
on
caught on
Tuesday.
fire.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the big news of the week. Cara got a car.
Cara's got a car.
Living the
I
dream.
do. It's beautiful.
She's been super
Yeah.
excited.
Actually, you're more excited than I have been.
I love having a new car.
What'd you get?
2011 Ford Fusion. It's a
Oh, so
sport
you can go with a
edition.
new- You could be a 2000. Ooh, maybe turn that down a little bit.
See how everybody feels about that.
It was weak. Shit's
Grab those
weak.
headphones. Still making sure that we get our sound good.
Yep. Let's check out here.
So we're getting one step at a time done with this thing. We're getting something different every week.
Mm-hmm. That's how you do it. That's how you progress. Make it better.
You turn it up a little bit.
Shit.
At least we'll have an archive for YouTube though. Like save it automatically.
Right.
Can't really hear the music.
No.
I thought, since I could hear that damn.
I heard Cara's shot glass break
Yeah.
or drop.
It wasn't that bad. Do you want to hear the music too much over our voices though?
It's really just for
Now it
us.
just sounds.
It's not about anybody. It's really just.
So we should turn it down a little bit then, or they can hear it all.
It's crazy it's not picking that up, but it picked up the. I wonder if it's just the stream.
Well, you can hear the music playing. It's just not very loud.
Yeah. That's cool.
I just want to carve my name into this table really bad. I'll be like,
Even before that was way too loud.
you said it was too loud?
Yeah, even before I turned it up. Probably good.
He's like gently don't want to. Everybody's like, damn.
Oh, I broke that shot glass stand there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You just want to take the shot.
Are we all going to throw up real quick?
It's
Yeah.
hard to swallow.
It's very hard to swallow.
Seriously, it is. When
Make
you
She
hit
said
your
when you get too much in your mouth, it's hard to swallow.
It is. So disgusting.
Oh.
No other way to say it.
You want some of this Listerine? Or you got something?
That's actually.
I took a Mountain Dew over here, so.
Yeah, here's the main stage. I'm definitely not
Why are
drinking
you
that.
holding the shot
I'm only
glass?
not drinking this because I'm driving.
Drink
all
the beer,
fucking
not
way.
the shot
Yeah,
glass.
I will, but I want to fucking cheers my fucking shot glass. Don't worry about the fuck I be doing. All right, here's the main stage. Nom 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 nom.
Gross.
Yeah, I was gonna hold off for a second, but that's all you already took. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna drink it out.
Mountain Dew is just as bad as that fucking.
Too bad.
It's all
I don't like that
Eventually, like our ideas for this are to everybody's gonna have headphones.
So we can that way we listen to our conversations through the headphones and just speak out
and
loud.
you can hear what they're hearing. Whatever it is.
That'd be way
He's got
easier.
he's got
like a 4-way.
so 4 people. Have
So well, when you have headphones, it probably helps you eliminate a lot of crosstalk.
Yeah.
You're talking to somebody, you can hear that person
And then
clearly in your head.
and then you're hearing all this other, and then you're hearing 2 other conversations.
Yeah.
And you shut up pretty
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Right.
I like it like that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because that's a lot of times like we all get drunk and we all just
Start
well,
jabbering.
fucking there'll be 6 of us. You know, there'll be like 2 more of
Yeah.
us, and then everybody's fucking talking some different way. And
Mhm.
then you'll be like, fuck, nobody's been able to hear a single fucking word.
Yeah, all it is a little box, and then just plug-ins like 4 of them. You can adjust. Like, say it's too loud for you. You can just there's 4 different adjustments. You can, for everybody, for
That'd
each.
be badass.
Nice.
So just gotta bring that next time. But yeah, we're adding something new every time. You know,
Yeah,
we're
we get
building it.
headphones, and then I got
Better
2
and
more
better.
mics. So really, if we had 2 more mic stands, we could set it up
Yeah.
like at a time like this where we could sit in a way where we could all talk in our own mic.
Yeah.
I have a microphone.
That'd be fucking awesome.
We've got 2 different webcams, 3 different webcams.
Yeah.
Because he's got one, I got one, and then I got the computer.
So when we have all kinds of angles and
Yeah,
little fucking
for sure. You know, the webcam in the bar area.
Mhm.
You know, get
I kind of want to get one like right here that's just facing straight towards it, or like kind of angle, not behind it somewhere.
yeah, but just that way.
Yeah.
Where you see somebody.
Get some. He's got some lighting we're gonna put back there.
Mhm.
See, and then you do that.
Some
You got a person
ambiance
there
lighting.
making drinks, and then you have some-
Ambience
have
lighting.
some-
We're going right back to that.
Dad, come in next to the.
It looks so plain in here with nothing over there on that side.
Yeah, it does.
At least nobody can see that side of the room.
Yeah. Some more furniture.
Yeah, the fucking yawn's hella bad.
Dude, yesterday, every 20 seconds I was yawning.
I was like, am
Should've
I that
took that
freaking
shot.
boring?
It
man?
would have woke
Like,
you up a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have.
Last night, it made me yawn more. I was just like, "Ah."
God, this is my
Every
sign.
few
You
seconds.
seconds.
I was FaceTiming somebody before he came over. This girl, she lives pretty far away, but he came inside. I was like, "They're just on this cam website. It's a cam girl." She was about to get naked. Yeah, I pay her $20 a week just to sit here and sleep in front of me.
She looked hella bored. Too.
That would be great. Marlon comes down. He's like, "What are you doing?" I goes, talking to this girl. He goes, "Is this a cam website?" Motherfucker.
She's just sleeping.
Yeah.
It's like the Truman Show.
Shit cracks me. Yeah.
So
Fucking
yeah,
Truman
the
Show.
tight pants thing. Okay.
Oh
That
shit.
sound.
Kyler had invited me. I think I was at my parents' house. Or so where was I? Yeah, I think I was over there. And no, that was that same night. That's the same night we
you
went.
were at your parents' house. We went to Emerson Big Leagues.
Okay, yeah, and then
That's where we met up, and then we went from there to
Jiminy.
yeah, then I went. Yeah, that I thought we told them about that.
we met halfway. You came this way, and I came that way.
Yeah, so yeah, I didn't look all that great in my fire clothes, so he gave me some. He tried to get me in some of his pants. And they'd be tight on me anyway because I'm a big boy.
They weren't the biggest pants I had, but they were the biggest pants I had that were clean that he could throw on. This dude couldn't even zip his pants. He's got a V shape like this, and you just see his black boxers through there. So I had to suck a belt on him, and then it just looked like a fucking vagina. So he puts on a big ass shirt, cover it up, and it worked.
Somewhat big.
Yeah.
I mean, still tight on me.
Yeah. But he pulled it off.
Oh God.
A little bit.
Nice.
Backfire.
We end up taking
Kinda
off
awkward,
because this
though.
dude shows up wearing sweats.
Yeah.
Hey,
If you watched the
Batman
main
shirt.
stage last week,
yeah.
you remember.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Backfire. I forgot about that.
My nickname, I guess.
That's Batfire.
Yeah, but then we got to the club and all that. And
Oh, and he got drunk. He got to a good amount of drunk to where he was on the dance floor by himself. Just in the
Oh.
middle of all these
Fucking
people just pulling out some moves. You know?
What were you doing?
for the real.
Was he rolling the dice a bunch?
Was you doing the dice thing too much?
Enjoying the
A little
comedic
bit.
humor. You know, I was
Kyler people watches.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
was-
do.
I
He
do.
people
I
watch.
people
Okay, okay, tell everybody what you wore to the club. This guy goes to a fucking nightclub, right?
Leotards.
What are you wearing?
I
Probably what he's
Okay,
wearing
hold on,
now. His
guys.
black
Okay,
and white hat.
we're okay. Saturday night, you're at the club. It's 11 o'clock. Ladies, you got your buzz on. You know, everybody's trying to maybe looking for somebody to hook up with. And then you spot Kyler. Kyler, what do you look like at the nightclub?
damn good looking stuff.
Okay, but
I'm wearing some slacks. I got my neck.
Are they creased up? Are they creased up? Slacks creased up?
Your business.
Oh shit, this dude. They're
But
creased up.
I have a nice button up on, all DC'd out. DC button up, DC slacks, and then I have a skinny black tie on, and I look like a
Fucking wearing a tie. Go
I
to
do
the
wear
nightclub,
that,
You
rocking
do
your
wear a tie.
fucking
You're also
tie.
worried about like you were adjusting your tie all night, like paranoid about it. Like, dude, who cares?
I don't like it being off.
Have
We
a good time.
went to our cousin's wedding,
Yeah.
and me and William showed up in jeans and nice shirts, and Kyler showed up in a fully dressed
All white
suit.
What?
No, it was
It wasn't a
great.
suit. It wasn't a suit,
It was
but it
pretty
was.
much a
Or it's like a
suit.
Dumb
It
and
was like
Dumber.
it was very. It was
a
pretty
suit without a
formal. You know what I mean?
jacket. It was
Pretty.
a white suit
Yeah.
without a
Pretty formal.
jacket.
When I get,
It's like
get
okay,
it's
you
just
guys are
so
wearing
awkward. It's like-
jeans and nice
Yeah.
shirts. I show up looking like a fucking white ti. Like we get there and Kyler was dressed appropriately. We were underdressed.
Yeah.
So really, the joke was on
So
us.
I'm thinking, you know what? I did the right thing.
Yeah,
Because we met them
we were
ever since
so
Vegas before.
underdressed.
Yeah,
That's
We
like
met him
me.
at Emerson
Well, I
Vegas
always
Left
before.
your drunk friend at the bar.
Yeah, left drunk ass at
Kyle.
the bar.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
The guy that
He
got hit
wanted
by
to
the
watch
train or
game.
something like that.
He wanted to
Yeah.
watch the game, and I was just like, yeah, that's
Got hit by a train. Next thing you know, he's at the bar. Just like us.
Going hard, man. That's crazy. Man.
Yeah, he's living the dream, you know.
Something like that.
Train life.
The coma dream.
He's like a train. I don't understand.
Nobody understands. No good.
Should be one on the top
I'm
shelf.
good.
I need one. I gave it to him.
Oh, good.
Actually, I'm probably drinking these ones.
You're so gross.
What are they?
It's the heartburn.
Angry Orchard.
Yuck.
They're not my favorite, but
Angry Orchard is like Angry
left them
Birds,
here.
a big
Yeah, I
bird,
know,
like
it's
splat
kinda weird.
right in your face.
something like that.
Big shout out to Bourbon Street, our one and only sponsor.
Yeah, we
Still.
did it yesterday too.
Did
Bourbon
ya?
Street.
Yay.
Except for I remember there
Pretty,
you guys did a podcast at Bourbon Street.
Pretty sure everybody that's at the bar this evening is probably cooler than us because they all have money.
Yeah.
It's 8:30, so there's probably not too many people right there. But
I don't know. When
It's
we
gonna
drove
be
by, there
going
was
on,
quite a bit of
even
cars.
though we're not there, if you get out, go to Bourbon Street.
Tell
Tell
him
them,
the main stage.
tell Chilo and Mike the main stage sent you.
They're getting
Chilo
nothing
will
free.
Chilo will probably
get a
laugh
whole glass
at
of
you.
water for free.
Hey, you never know. You tell them that you ask for him by name because you heard his name on the podcast. Chilo might hook you up with a beer.
Give me that. Oh, there's a bottle opener on top.
Hey, where's my keys at?
microwave?
I got a fucking bottle opener on my
I don't have
keys.
your keys. We
Right there.
drove my
Oh,
car.
shit.
We drove the new whip.
Oh, shit.
We drove Stella.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
No, stop.
We're not advertising for fucking nasty ass whiskey.
I'm not saying we are. I'm drawing on the bottle.
Fuck that whiskey. So,
Fuck you,
anyway.
Bradley. I use my phone whenever I want.
Why?
Somebody
Because you keep
hating
getting
on
on your
Somebody's
phone.
watching.
Already?
Well, I'm trying to. I keep checking on this to make sure it's on
Mm.
because we haven't really used YouTube very much.
I guess you can actually have people call in, and if you want to interview somebody,
What?
Their
And
video
those-
will pop up right
yeah, and
there
you
at
can
the
see it
bottom
live.
right corner.
That's
figure it
badass.
Nuh-uh.
more than I think more than one. I think. So,
Okay,
Up to 10
for
people.
sure, let's get somebody to call us. Try it
won't
out.
be able I can even get people with an
They have,
iPhone to
they have to have a
call us,
webcam to be able to have their face on the.
or a phone,
Yeah, like
but they have to have Google
they
Hangouts.
have to have
and
a
they can call
selfie
you.
cam.
Oh, it's a
So if
Google
anybody
Hangout.
has Google Hangouts and they want to call you guys,
I
can go ahead
usually
and
do
call
it.
us.
I was trying to. I was wanting to test it tonight.
But they could always call FaceTime too.
Aaron,
go
if
straight
you're
to my
watching,
computer.
dude, freaking call us.
Uh-oh.
Get off your phone.
Anybody with an
Why?
iPhone, you can FaceTime my phone number. I'm not going to put it out.
I heard
on
Google
this.
Hangouts. Never used it.
Huh.
Yeah, just look at
So I want you to install it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I kind of wish this thing was
Why are you rocking? He's over
All right,
here,
so
like, comfort zone.
let's see here. Cindy fucking wants to hang out on Google Hangouts.
Hey,
Who the
watch
fuck
who you
knows?
add on your Google stuff because all your videos and pictures that are saved to your Google account, they can see them.
Yeah,
Your mom was trying to add me, and yeah.
You just never know what you're gonna find on there.
Kinda,
Not
yeah,
Well, I
Google
can
kinda
tell you what
trips me
you
out.
find
They're pretty-
online, and you
Like,
would
I don't really
get pissed.
understand what's all
invasive.
on there. Like,
Pretty
yeah.
invasive.
Like, I,
Well, every picture or video that you've ever taken on your phone gets backed up through your Google account, or mine and
Damn.
his
that's
does.
scary.
So if I
Yeah,
add,
through
for
Gmail.
instance, his mom on my Google account, who it's asking me to suggest
Well, if
friends
you got
with
your,
her,
well, even if you got,
I'm
well,
screwed.
even like if your grandparents, like my grandma has a fucking smartphone, you know,
She's got a Google account.
Hey, grandma.
Like-
Yeah, so you gotta watch.
and
who
you don't want her
add.
to see, like, you don't.
iPhones is the cloud. iPhones, everything is like that's what that whole movie Sex Tape.
That,
Yeah, that
me and
shit's
him watched that.
hilarious.
That shit's so
Shit's so
funny.
Yeah, I remember that.
We
Yeah.
went and seen that on our
Rob
honeymoon.
Lowe, he's like, you want to do some cocaine?
she's like,
uh,
what? I just did like 2 lines.
That
Like,
movie was pretty funny.
no, bitch, you did like 10 lines.
Did we watch? Did you guys ever go watch Star Wars?
Uh-uh.
No, it was pretty good. I took Charlie to go watch it
Yeah.
Nice.
a couple weeks ago.
That's what everybody keeps telling us.
We
when
went and
go see
watched.
it.
Me and him watched Creed this morning.
My brother
that
watched
on
that last
DVD.
night. Don
You guys
Ariel
were talking,
did.
you were talking about that last. Or what?
Yeah, Jimmy had it. Jimmy bootlegs all the fucking new movies.
Yeah, that's how we watched it.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
pretty-
allegedly.
It was just like I got that. I've had the Hateful Eight on DVD for a couple weeks now.
Which one?
We got
Hateful
Straight
Eight.
Outta Compton too. Which
He's
that's
had that
been
for a
out,
couple,
but
but he's had that for.
I
a
was the
couple
biggest fan
months.
of that one. I
Huh?
don't know. The Straight Outta Compton, it was
Yeah,
good.
it's just-
we haven't
Most
seen it yet. We
people,
went to watch it
everybody I
last night.
talked to said that they liked it.
Everybody says they don't like
I
the
liked
Hateful Eight.
I just think like maybe the quality of the
It's a
action
Quentin Tarantino movie.
is alright.
That's what I
did not like
Hey,
it.
that's what
Quentin
I said.
Tarantino lovers are gonna like that movie, but some people who aren't Quentin Tarantino
Well, I got
lovers
a buddy that
says
he's a
that they
huge
throw the
Quentin
N-
Tarantino
said he threw
fan,
the N word around way too many times
and
out
it
of
wasn't-
context and all,
it
and
just
that
wasn't even.
he said it wasn't. He wasn't impressed at all.
So you guys didn't watch it?
I haven't
we haven't
watched
yet.
it yet. We got it on at the house though.
We're going to.
Yeah, he's a certain type of creator, like kind
See,
of outside the
I
box.
But see,
love
like,
Quentin
okay, my
Tarantino.
favorite movie, hands down, Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
And then like Reservoir Dogs and Kill Bill. Like I love fucking
I hate
Quentin Tarantino.
Kill Bill movies.
Didn't he
Oh
do
my
a Sin
God.
City too? Also.
Mhm.
That's pretty
No,
crazy.
that's Frank
No.
Miller.
Oh,
Frank
really?
Miller.
He did that. Have you seen that Savages? That's Quentin
Yeah, yeah.
Tarantino's.
Mm-hmm.
Savage is
And
badass.
Inglorious
Yeah,
Bastards.
Glorious
He did a
Bastards.
Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of.
Yeah, you
he's
can't
pretty
fuck with
abstract.
Inglorious Bastards, man. That's my shit.
Yeah, I love that one.
Except for you have to watch it like 3 times to understand the whole movie because it's all captions.
It's like we have a bingo. We just say bango.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that movie's intense.
Oh yeah.
I will get me my Nazi scouts.
Wasn't Django Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Django.
I didn't see that one.
That's
You haven't seen
bad
Django?
ass
Oh,
movie.
man, you're
That's a
fucking
long ass
up.
movie.
That
It's
shit's-
really not.
That shit's fucking
It's not
legit.
that long.
Pretty
It's
long.
bad.
Say bye, Miss Liz.
It's bad.
Bye,
Yeah,
Mrs.
I'll check that out.
Oh yeah, it's got Samuel L. Jackson.
We watch
in
it
too.
it's on movie channels all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love watching movies. I don't know.
Yuck.
That's really all I mean, I don't really watch sports or nothing, but I watch
Yeah, I'm not a
movies that
sports
kind of get away. Like,
I've been watching
Wow.
KU basketball this season because I'm a KU fan. He talks shit. He's like, you watch KU games, you can't be a KU fan. Well, bitch, I'm watching them now. So
Every
bitch.
single one. The biggest KU fan I ever met is somebody that's not even from Kansas. Not be Kyle.
Where's he
Yeah.
from?
that dude fucking killed somebody
That's
over a
why.
KU
That's
game.
why he was there when we went to the wedding. He said
Yeah,
watch
he
the KU
was
game.
he was tripping at the bar like,
He's
ah,
He's one of the
freaking
biggest
out.
fans. He cried when they lost a few years ago. I was like,
Jeez.
what are you
I
doing? Like, for sure, get over it.
I don't know. I'll watch it when it gets like crucial, like playoffs and stuff. But I don't know. It's just too long of a season. Most sports.
Well, dude, it's like baseball. Like they play 100 and fucking 50-some games. Baseball,
Yeah.
dude, they play 180-some games a year.
I
dude.
know they're playing now. KU's number one. Well, they're still number one team.
I don't know.
They was number one. I think they fucked up when they lost to West Virginia or whatever the other day. But
I don't think Wichita State's been doing very good this year.
March
They're
Madness is the
11-5. They
thing.
play tomorrow.
Sorry.
They're 11-5. What? Oh, sorry. Good.
I'm just saying, like, March Madness is the thing, and it's just
Yeah.
now January, and
Yeah,
they're already
yeah.
the number one team.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
Well, yeah, but
God
there's
damn, we
still
still have
like
2
they got
more
like fucking
fucking.
40, 50 games between now and
I
then.
know, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's ridiculous.
I can tell. I was getting ready to say
Yeah, it
it's like
doesn't
kind of
matter. This
straw.
guy wants to talk about fucking dudes rolling around with other sweaty dudes and shit, rubbing nut sacks in each other's faces.
Who's rubbing that sex?
Fucking him and fucking
You know
people.
what? Yeah, spit it
Yeah.
out, buddy. Spit it out.
You and all your other fucking
Your
little
cronies.
tidy, whitey friends that want to
I
fucking
haven't
wear
rolled with
speedos.
You
anybody in probably over a year. So.
haven't rolled nut sacks with other
Yeah.
people in 2
That's
years.
I've been trying to wear a cup or two.
I mean, you've been hanging out with this dude for a while, so what's really
There's no
going on?
nutsack
He's
rubbing
always
here,
trying to
buddy.
roll.
He's already been in your
Jumps
pant.
in
Your
my
ass.
butt.
I heard your ass was out earlier.
Yeah, well, that was true.
That was just the two of them.
That's a tease.
He was up there giving him a show is what he was doing.
So what it could be.
Right?
What it could have been from the beginning when we first met. You know, we could be dating. We could be
Look
married.
at you guys.
You never really know.
Yeah,
Look at you
I know.
guys.
Sometimes he's so good at it, it gets awkward. It's
Yeah,
like,
I know, and you just keep agreeing.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
He's
he's
like,
like,
yes.
life gives you limits,
Yes.
You could have went down on me on our honeymoon.
Oh God.
you know? But you went down on him instead because he was scared for his first time.
nervous.
I mean, it's whatever.
He's agreeing.
And then I'm like, why do I say that? Because then I just get weird.
Yeah, he was
Damn it,
nervous.
I just threw
Yeah, he
myself
was
down
nervous. It's
again. So you can throw somebody nervous into so many things
No, I'll make people feel awkward all day.
Oh, every day, dude.
every day.
I just started working with
So how's your new recruits doing at work? All your
You're doing
new,
all right, you know.
all your new minions. How's Jody doing?
I'm one of
Jody's
them.
one of them. They're doing all right. Jody's working. I
Nice.
had his probation officer call me.
Oh shit.
He told them that I was his like main boss, like
So they would-
wanted to run the company.
Hey, allegedly.
We don't say any last names, so
Anyway, yeah. So,
Yeah,
anyways, your
That's the
buddy.
crazy thing about life.
yeah, my coworker. So she calls me and she goes, "I'm just here to confirm
His employment.
his employment
Yeah.
and how much he makes and his hours and all this stuff."
I'd have been like, who the fuck is
I
Bob
answered-
Smith?
I was
Like, I've never heard of this
I
guy.
I was like, I don't know this number, so I just answered. I was like, and I said the business name. I'm gonna say it on there. I said
Right.
the business name, and she's like, "Yeah, I was just calling you to talk to Kyler." I was like, "Is this him?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm just calling to confirm." Blah blah blah. I was like, "She's like, I'm gonna send." some
Damn, you
paperwork."
really hooked him up right
But
there.
the thing is, she's sending paperwork to my work for me to
It doesn't
fill out and
matter.
send back.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's not your name and signature, it's somebody else's. It's you're not lying. I mean, you're not doing anything wrong.
It's about to be my name and signature.
Well, yeah, but if it's not yours, it's gonna be somebody else's saying the same shit. Yeah, he works there. Yeah, that's how much money he makes.
Well, he didn't. He allegedly didn't tell them.
He hasn't.
It
He,
doesn't really
oh,
matter.
he, oh. Well then,
This is the second time applying.
well then,
First time they
it'll
hired
be in an
me.
envelope with your name on it. So
Yeah, and then they're gonna do it to me.
Yeah, so
So
it'll
I'll
be
just
alright.
fill it out.
That's good.
Allegedly.
I'll figure it out.
My second day.
Just because you guys say allegedly doesn't mean that
I was
it
caught in a
didn't get
marijuana
said.
scandal. Like,
Oh yeah,
Already?
Yeah.
yeah.
Already?
Him, and two other
Wasn't
new
me,
guys,
for real.
and Cody, the guy that
Yeah.
was here.
Yeah.
The guy that
Sounds
goes to
like
the bar with us. They all walked out to break together, and there's cameras facing everywhere. And I guess from the camera, they just see they're in a crowd of people. So a bag of weed fell out of one of their pockets.
Whatever.
My boss goes out there, picks it up, goes back to his desk, and he looks at the video and he sees all four of them walk out, and then it's just appeared. It appeared once they passed that spot. So he calls me and he goes, "Hey, I need you to send so and so, all four of them up there." And I was like, "All right." So we were working. I got shit for them to do. Send them up there, and I walk up there, and instantly he starts bitching. I turn right back around. I was like,
Like, whoa.
nope. Like, it had nothing to do with me. He just has this fat sack of weed. It was shitty weed too. It was like nothing more.
Just some dirt weed.
Yeah.
They at least like a big old, so he lost like a fucking half ounce of kush or something. He'd be pissed off.
It was like not even
fuck.
worth $5.
And as we
Okay.
walked off, he's like, "And no, you guys are not getting the weed back."
Like, well, none of us.
None
did
of,
anybody?
none of them fessed up to it.
Okay, then yeah. Okay, it's not mine, but can I have it? Like, yeah, like that's how that was.
If you're ever
go
gonna throw
down.
it out, you're looking at it.
It's not mine though.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Like-
that's fucked up.
That's fucking stupid.
So,
So
what,
it's my second day, so I was already nervous.
what
you
was
know?
that thing
Like,
earlier? You said there was an explosion where?
oh yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I never actually looked at it.
I
Well,
saw something.
nice.
Well,
about that
'cause,
on- I saw something about that. on
People
Facebook.
from like Lincoln and 235 or 135
But it was so big.
felt
where
it,
thought
and
was an earthquake.
people at MacArthur and Seneca felt
Yeah, I
it.
heard about that. That's
It was
kind
right
of
on my
weird,
Facebook
mysterious.
feed.
I think I
had-
posted it too.
Careful, baby. Wrap up in the cord.
I know, and I'm trying not to be, but it's irritating. Look at it.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't.
Man, I just had that thing.
The
open
fire, the
earlier.
firefighters went out those locations.
Like, was it an
Allegedly.
individual or
I don't know. They didn't find nothing.
Were they,
No
like-
fires, nothing crazy. Like
what?
I don't know.
Somebody just made like a fucking.
Like what we was doing with our tannerite.
Yeah, but you wouldn't hear that.
I don't know if we blew up 6 pounds of tannerite, you might feel it.
With what? Tanner? What's that?
You buy a
It's
like,
like
I
you can
would
buy it
ship,
at the
but
store. It's like 2
they're
chemicals that you
exploding
put together
target.
and shake them.
Just like a couple just like 2 different powders, and you just mix some together, and you just kind of like it's in a little container about the size of this beer can.
Mhm.
Just put it in there, and you just kind of roll that deal around, and you just mix up them 2 powders, and then you shoot it with a high power rifle. I think you're supposed to.
Oh,
I think nothing smaller than like 270. I think. Like,
Really?
Yeah, shoot it
Goes
with
off,
fucking,
It's numerous explosions at various locations.
and it's a fucking like the biggest, loudest dry ice bomb you've ever seen, and got shit on
Yeah.
fucking one of these.
Did you
good.
find it? Find it?
Yeah.
Multiple
Says the
explosions.
4500 block of South Santa Fe, 1100 block of East 31st Street, 5100 block of Ash, and 1900 block of East Pine Bay.
So 4 different places had an explosion.
Those are all on different sides of town. The addresses are all over the place.
I wonder if it's about the battery leaks from the weather. They just exploded.
shake the house. I don't know.
Simultaneous.
Well, they probably weren't all at the same
And
time.
enough to shake the house. I mean, some people
Yeah, they're
thought it
saying
was,
guess
people in
it's probably-
Hayesville felt it.
Yeah.
they thought it was
People in
earthquakes.
Derby felt it.
It's just ISIS.
I don't know. I don't know
want
what
to
it
be
is.
ISIS Wichita kids.
Fuck them.
They didn't quite make it. They probably set off some M150s in the wrong place.
I don't know, man. It's kind of cool. I like the stories that are all kind of mysterious, kind of legal.
Yeah, I mean,
They've confirmed with McConnell Air Force Base that they didn't have anything to do with it.
So it wasn't the government.
well, you can't say that.
Yeah.
The government ain't gonna tell you shit.
Of course.
Well, yeah, but all over town, that's just like obviously, you know what I mean? Like, I guarantee you
Well,
our
they
government.
say that they're asking McConnell as in sonic booms from airplanes, and they said that it was
yeah,
no sonic
it ain't
booms.
like they think they saw a bomb somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
If anybody has any information,
They said there's no power
message me on
outages.
Facebook.
They said it wasn't transformers because there's no power outages. So pretty much
Ooh, that'd be
everybody's
cool if it
tripping
was
out.
Transformers.
Did
Nobody knows what it was.
If any of our
What happened with
listeners,
this guy?
if any of our listeners that know any of us felt or heard any of it, let us know what it was like.
Yeah.
Because I didn't hear or feel it. Did you guys hear
Uh-uh.
it?
We're in
Exactly.
Park City. We're in
Well,
Park City.
right now everybody's tripping out because nobody knows what it was. There wasn't a transformer. It wasn't an airplane. It wasn't like that means there's an individual in 4 different locations blowing something off within an hour of each other. Like
And something huge to shake a house.
yeah,
That's
like
gotta be-
shaking houses 5,
Yeah,
6
that's
miles
nuts.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's weird.
That's
There's
kinda cool.
something
It's
going on.
And
It's ISIS. They got 4 different locations
They're
in
here.
Wichita.
they probably
But nobody's dead. They haven't killed nobody. They just,
They're just
setting
scaring
off.
everybody.
Yeah.
They're warning us. It's a warning.
one, like, does it say, like, from what time to what time these happened?
Yeah, it was like a 1 something.
Or were
I
they
think I got a picture of one.
Right here it says
got a picture of one of them?
Well, somebody posted a
one
Snapchat
viewer who
earlier.
lives near Hillside and Mount Vernon
Oh,
in
my shot
southeast Wichita said at an email at 1 p.m. we felt the house shake violently, occupied by a loud bang.
Yeah,
So at 1 o'clock.
Holy shit.
I don't know.
Somebody posted that on Snapchat.
Damn.
Well,
Hayesville,
I mean, it
Hayesville felt it
reminds me
at
of
1. Derby felt it at 1:02.
Holy shenanigans.
Hey, for sure, grow up and learn how to pour a shot. What the
It's-
I think it's
fuck?
all. Holy crap.
You're taking that one, right?
I guess it's like,
Look, you can't even do it again. He's scared.
no, I'm nervous, man.
Yeah, you
I
got shaky hands of like you got PTSD.
I should have brought him one of
got,
the
like-
little pour spouts.
got, what do you call it?
Don't
Like,
we have two?
I got a bunch of them spouts that you put in
Yeah,
like,
the
in
Top
the
of the
bar.
bottle that you
That
pour.
way
You want one?
you can pour it in a little extra comes out.
There's a little rag over there.
I'll let you pour it.
I'll do
The other little
this.
rag over there. It's on the other side of the couch.
Dude, we need to get fucking
Some tequila.
we need to get more sponsors. Okay, if we want somebody to
Talk about
sponsor
boss.
us, if we want somebody to
Too bad I had
sponsor
to
us,
fill out
what is the we need to be able to benefit?
You need views first. I mean,
Yeah.
because like they ain't gonna benefit if we ain't getting people, you know.
Exactly.
So we gotta promote the crap out of this thing.
Hey,
I was
Billy
thinking-
said give him a shout out. He's watching.
Oh,
Billy
Billy's
boy?
watching.
Shout out to my brother Billy Fletcher.
Yeah,
Billy's
Billy's
cool,
watching. He always
Thanks
watches.
for
cute
being
one
a
with the
viewer,
beard, right?
brother.
Yeah, Billy and probably I bet you Billy and at least 2 or 3 other of his coworkers are watching.
Yeah,
He
they're.
said
No,
every
it's Saturday.
oh
He's probably not at work.
well during the week he never misses one during the week. They'll be at work.
Yeah, my
and-
brother's like
I'm
one of
I
your
can
watching.
tell he's
number.
dedicated.
My brother's one of your number one followers.
Yeah.
He was outside listening to it.
Yeah.
Cold, dude. I was like, whoa.
he
So
was
he
out
can
there. He
hear.
listened to the whole thing, so that way he was telling us like if you hear the guitar, if you hear the music, and then making
Yeah,
sure.
that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a good
he
guy.
listens to it all the time.
So how old does he have to be before he can actually apply for the position of Santa Claus?
Billy, dude, okay, him, fucking
He's got
my
the big old rosy cheeks and the beard.
fucking
All he's got to do is
Kendra's dad,
he's great.
my buddy's wife, her dad. He's a big old fat guy,
He can't.
and he
you're not gonna,
has
like,
a
sip some of that
long
off.
ass
I
fucking
know.
beard
You're not
already.
gonna be able to pick it up, so you better get that part
Loser.
over.
Shut
Everybody, turn your head so he can make a fool of himself by sipping this. Why is it
up. Like a little
fuzzy?
baby.
That's just it does for some reason it does it on here, but when you watch
But does
it
other
later,
people see it like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It
boy.
looks like that on my phone.
no, we watched it like after we quit, and it was perfectly fine. So maybe
It's
the
like
maybe the live
like
stream
on
does it, but
Snapchat,
the
you gotta
regular-
go,
No, I
like,
think
tap
it goes
the
off of
screen.
bandwidth, like, you know, depending. I don't know how it works exactly. Something about bandwidth.
Who knows?
If anybody knows if this is blurry or not, let us know.
Yeah.
Please.
Billy, Texas is when you look at it on your phone, does it look clear or is it hella fuzzy or what?
Isn't when other people are watching it, it's kind of
Or am I
behind.
just getting
Yeah.
drunk? And I can't.
Okay.
Billy, hear this like 30 to 20 seconds.
You guys all look
He can't
blurry.
even pour a shot.
Who's who?
Yeah.
Alright, we ready?
No.
He's still spilling all over himself.
No. All right.
Get your head up your ass.
Do you need some more?
I got some.
Okay.
All right, kids.
I just got told it was blurry.
Blurry. Damn.
Quit with your fake ass shot.
So what?
Yeah.
To the main stage.
Keep it moving. Okay. There. Okay.
There's some good on this. Alright.
Ooh, boy. It's not a good deal.
This one,
Whew.
That's right there.
yeah. Really, a podcast is all vocals, anyways, audio.
I do both. Like when I do mine, actually I pre-record mine just because I don't know. Like I want.
But when the video actually, when you watch the video later on, it's clear quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's something to do with like rendering. Like it catches up and then it like renders and it's actually HD because your camera's HD.
Oh my god! The other day at work, was it Thursday or Friday? I was cutting something with a razor blade. And it slid right into my hand right here, and then right underneath my fingernail.
Dude, we fucking
I
being a
just
carpet
couldn't-
guy, a floor
Oh.
guy, we work with razor blades all the time. And the knives that we carry, the blades don't go in. The carpet blades, so there's razor on both sides. Dude, I fucked myself up so many times from fucking razor. My buddy, we was working and he was scoring a piece of this fucking material. He kind of had it propped up on his leg and he fucking he fucking buried the entire razor blade into the fucking fatty part right above his leg.
There's some nerves
Had
right
to
there.
fucking take him to get stitches for that. Fucking always worked one time and the guy I cut my thumb open hella bad, like on a Tuesday. And I told the guys working for, I was like, dude, I think I gotta go get stitches. He's like, nah, dude, you'll be fine. He's like, I'll tape it up for you. And the very fucking next day, we go to this other house, we're fucking working, and he comes inside and he's fucking holding his hand. I'm like, oh fuck. Like, all right, let me get the duct tape. I'll fuck tape it. He's like, no, dude, I fucking need stitches. I'm like, no, fuck you. Yes, I want stitches and I'm fine, And today, you catch yourself, you want some fucking stitches. Fucking shows me his finger. Fucking finger's just like dangling there. He
Ooh.
fucking got in it with the fucking table saw. Fucking run the board through and fucking sucked his hand in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
okay.
I would like.
So yeah, needless to say, we were working in Ando, right across from the fucking little mini hospital up there. So I just drove him directly across the street. The hospital got him some stitches, but still, he didn't. Yeah, so.
But when my sister was 2, my mom accidentally chopped the top of her pinky off. Like, fathom chopping your 2-year-old's pinky off.
You like if you
Oh, chopped who's?
My mom chopped her 2-year-old sister's pinky off.
Your-
Daughter. My sister, her daughter. It's all gone.
Not everybody. Like musical
No.
families.
That sounds like, is it her? Is it
Okay.
the mom's daughter's
Who
cousin?
was
aunt's
it?
Mom's.
Yeah.
No, my sister fell as the front door was slamming shut and put her finger in the hinges. And my mom slammed it shut and just like
boy.
chopped her
Sister's
pinky
fault,
right
isn't
off.
it?
She was 2.
When I was a dad, like my kid, like
The
falls,
first
like,
winter we were together, so it had to been
Yeah,
like
could you
right at,
imagine? Just,
Jeez,
like,
I'd freak out. Ooh.
it's like right at 6 years ago, and me and our cousin Aaron, we'd have been one of her mom's friends paid us a bunch of money to help me and Aaron, or to
Go fuck someone up.
no, we helped her move. We moved a bunch of shit. So I
Don't start the story with
Hey,
a bunch of money.
shut
Like
the
it's gonna be something.
Like a
scandalous
bunch
and
of
you're just
money. No,
helping
no,
them
no.
move.
we helped her all day, but we were like
Good
17
story.
years old. She paid us like fucking $300 a piece to fucking work for
Okay,
like
yeah.
5 hours.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So anyway, so all day, it's wintertime. I've been wearing, I was all fucking dressed up, had
Oh
hat
my
and gloves,
God.
and my Carhartts on all fucking day. Well, that night when we get done, I'm riding with her and her mom. We're going over to her brother's
Forgot
house.
about that.
Well, by that time, I've been hot all day, so I was just wearing jeans and my long sleeve shirt. Well, we get a fucking flat.
It's freezing outside.
It's freezing outside, so I get out
Snowing.
and I change the tire, and I didn't have no gloves, and my fucking hands are just freezing cold from this fucking tire iron. And we're in Hayesville, right on fucking Grand.
Cops
I got a
even
cop
pulled
there.
up
He's
on
fucking,
us.
shining his flashlight, fucking helping me out. Changes the fucking tire, and we're gonna get back in the van, and whatever it was, who fucking knows now? But we're bitching at each other about fucking
He
something.
was getting in the back and I
I'm
was
getting
in the
in
front
the back,
seat.
and I like grabbed like the door frame to pull myself into the van. And as
I was
we're
mad.
bitching, she's in the front and slams the fucking door. Like, like your woman's bitching at you fucking man. That kind of door slam. Our fucking,
Oh my God.
I'm 17, she's 15. We've been together for like 4 months. A fucking hand, the door latched shut. I'm like, you fucking bitch. I'm fucking
My
screaming, dude.
mom's like, why?
The fucking, her parents are looking at me. This fucking cop, like, stops, hits his brakes. He's about to pull away. Like, looks, he's just like seeing fucking my hand, like, dangling in the door. He just like drives off. He's like, we're sure he like,
He had to,
I
like, reach around
had to
and
fucking
open.
reach around with my. I'm fucking
Oh,
screaming at her,
man,
and she's
bro.
like, "What? I'm like, "Open the door." She's like, "What?" I'm like,
Oh.
I'm gonna reach out with my other hand and open the fucking
Dude, that's
door.
pretty traumatic, bro.
But see, it got it just in the right spot. Like,
Where
It
his
was
hand
fine
just like
after that.
folded with
It
the
was
door.
fine after that.
But
It
it, like,
didn't
it still
bruise.
hurt, but
and it really didn't even hurt that bad afterwards. Like as soon as that door came off, it was
That
fine.
cop was like, I just helped you change the tire angle.
Round
Dude,
some
that
dollar.
Like a
was
domestic
insane.
violence.
Dude, he like pulled up next to us, like he barely got out of his car. Like he almost like leaned out of the window and like shined his flashlight. It's like 12 degrees outside.
Like, yeah, I'll have to
It
go
was
here.
freezing. It was
Well, he
freezing.
definitely was, because thanks to fucks like you.
Yeah, I was wondering like if cops with their ticket rate,
We got
rating goes
Mac
down.
Miller for our
Well,
ambience music.
That's
Oh, man.
Ambience.
that's why cops are out right now. They're trying to meet a quota.
Me and William
Before it
seen
gets too
2
early.
cops, red and
Before
blues, hauling ass, just phew, in different spots on our way here.
It'd be kind of, I don't know, it'd be kind of exciting, but it'd be kind of dangerous too.
I have
It'd
a,
be kind of fucking stupid.
one of our cooks at Village Inn, like
Especially
he
if
was
you're just, like, a
training to be a
traffic cop.
cop.
Yeah.
If you're just
Wow.
driving around just like 47 and a 40, that son of a bitch. Yeah.
Well, shit, I got
Fuck
80
you.
almost everywhere.
Fuck that.
See, I get pulled
Yeah.
over for going like
Yeah,
20
I
over the
wouldn't-
speed
but, like,
limit.
No, like you're one of them
smoking.
detectives, you wear like kind of like dressy style clothes and you drive around like an unmarked car and you
Yeah.
fucking are actually
Dude,
like
those detectives that
you're
showed
like
up
actually
looking,
doing shit. Don't
those
say nothing.
Those detectives allegedly showed up looking for so and
some
so.
alleged stolen
We're
shit. and
driving
some
a
stuff at my house.
2009 Ford Taurus, like somewhere around there. Had like suits. I'm thinking like Jehovah's Witness. I'm like, hi guys, hi. I see their
Mormons are here.
badges. I'm like, oh shit. I just like slammed the
Like
door
she's gonna
shut. I
smoke
locked
weed in the
it.
house.
I
Like
locked
slam
it
the
and
door
slammed the door
shut.
shut behind me like I was leaving or something. I left. I just left. I was like, I'm getting out of here, guys. Bye.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
But as soon as they asked me for somebody else's name, I was like,
Yeah.
like we're looking for so and so. I'm like, yes, that's
Some
not
allegedly
me. Thank
stolen
you.
items.
You know, they're like, can we look in your garage for the items? I'm like,
No.
no.
Fuck you.
Sorry, like that dude ain't lived here in a long time.
Unless you got your warrant, you can suck
They
a
kept
dick.
they kept like asking me, like, can we look in your house? Can we look in your garage? I'm like, no.
Are you sure the stuff's not here?
No. Yeah, are you
We're just
sure
waiting
you
for
are you
to
sure
slip
he
up
don't
and
live
go,
here
"Yeah,
anymore?
I mean, no, sorry. But if you say even come close to saying yes.
If I even like
All right.
say yes, say no, but shaking my
Like,
head yes,
no,
they're
no
like,
way.
we're coming
Absolutely
in.
not. Go fuck yourself.
They're like,
Yeah.
we're coming in.
Like, yeah, you can suck a fucking dick. Definitely go with somebody else.
I was like, sorry, I'm not good help. And he's like, oh no, you were plenty of help.
When I
Like,
first moved in here, I was
wrote
on
down on
probation,
this little
and my
notepad.
probation officer came walking through here. Like through the
Here?
whole house. Yeah. When I first moved in here, I was on probation.
Oh,
They had
yeah.
to once you moved, they have to come and check it out. Like I
Right.
didn't have to report or anything, but once
they had to
you
go
moved-
look at Emmy and Eric's.
But he never really went to the garage. And there's like a stash of
Right.
some stuff out there.
Right. Roommate's got all his
Yeah.
shit out there.
Roommate.
Nothing bad, but
Yeah.
still, he's just his
Shit,
pot
I
shit.
went-
you
Like,
know,
yeah,
just his
likes
weed
his,
shit.
he likes his herbs, but for me that'd be a probation violation.
Yeah, you
If
might
it
be able to
was
go to
just
jail
that.
for that.
When
I
Emmy,
would have. It would have taken me.
And then even figure out who the fuck that shit was.
Yeah.
I went and picked up Emmy and Eric's bottles
Never
and
went to
shit
the
when
garage.
his probation officer came.
Mm-hmm.
They had sacks and bottles in their house.
3
And
weeks later, I was off probation. After you came here, 3 weeks later, I was off.
How long were you on probation for?
2 years.
Yeah.
Federal probation for 2 years.
For what?
What?
For 2 years ago? What happened 2 years ago?
Well, it was more than 2 years ago because it ended in October.
What happened?
They caught driving on a wildlife refuge.
you
What
did
really
what?
happened?
That's what it was. They caught driving on a wildlife refuge
Where?
in Oklahoma when I was living in Oklahoma.
Oh my god.
Hey, you know,
Wildlife refuge.
What an idiot!
What are you
Well,
in for?
No, you drive through.
Wildlife
You drive
refuge.
through. You can. Anybody can drive through it.
All right.
You can drive through it.
You drove on it.
No, no. I was going through it, and there's like buffalo and longhorns that you can see and all that shit. You can drive through and take pictures. But I pulled over. There's like this place. There's like a pull off, and there's like 12 people parked there. And we sat there and we like waited till a couple people left, and we got out and took pictures of this buffalo. And then right before we left, we were the only ones there. So a cop pulls up behind me, and my ex, the one that was with me, didn't feel like driving, so I hopped in the driver's seat. And before I could even start the car, this guy pulls up behind me, flashes his lights, comes up to the side, and he goes, "You know you're not supposed to park here, right?" I was like, "There was like 6 cars here before."
And
got
you
here."
just watched me get in my car. Why didn't you
Yeah.
say something?
Yeah, and he goes, "Well, I didn't see those other 6 cars. I saw you sitting here." And he gave me a fucking ticket, made me go to court. And
Did you get another driving on suspended
driving
for that?
on that's my 5th one.
Damn.
I had
that's
told her
shitty.
fucking
Fifth
alleged
one.
fucking
Yeah, but the
dumb
keys
self.
weren't
to
even
get-
in ignition or anything.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'd been like, she was driving allegedly.
It's like, I haven't even started driving yet,
I would've
sir. So
thought that.
I don't know how to drive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't have a license. What do I?
She said I should have acted just so downs and just been like, I was just playing with the lights, sir.
Like, I was just checking out the seat. It was broken.
My sister here. We had Charlie in the back. He was about to
Damn.
arrest my ass.
He was fucking
That's
pretty.
shitty.
He was like new baby then.
He was not even. Actually, he was just a little bit after he was born.
No shit. So he's fresh out there.
And then I went to Texas for a few months and came back and went to court. And they gave me 2 years probation, $1,500 fine.
Fuck, dude.
But they said I could have got up to a $60,000 fine and 5 years in jail.
These are
Had to
cocksuckers.
get a lawyer.
Damn, really? I didn't know that.
So for sure, being a cop doesn't sound like any fun.
Well, I mean, just don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
I
DJ's
wasn't
a cop
doing
now.
anything illegal. I was parked on the side of the road.
See, But when you're
I got
cop,
it in good
but
with the
when
cops.
but when you're
I'm a
cop,
waitress.
the only friends you got is other cops. Nobody wants to be your fucking friend.
Yeah.
Oh look! Oh, this is
Well,
this
that's
one
like
from the bar that
DJ, a
night.
cook from Village Inn. He's a cop now.
I just wish they would just focus on the important.
Well, you got your
stuff,
shirt on?
like-
Okay, we're definitely fucking hooking it up this week.
I got the
Okay,
shirt.
we got
Well, the shirt that I shouldn't even have because William got so drunk he left it at the bar.
Hey, we got.
He
this
got
is-
so fucked up that night that he was unconscious when I got home. Unconscious, like fucking gone.
Gargling.
Trying to wake him up, like the house smelled like liquor because he was sleeping with his mouth open, and
Jeez.
it was ridiculous.
Even
He was
Tilo
fucked the
fucking-
fuck up that
Even
night.
Tilo. Bartender looks at you.
Like, I
and is
come
like,
home
dude,
at 1
you're
o'clock
baited,
in the
like, oh, that's
morning.
bad.
I come home
Nice.
at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I come in and I give him a kiss every night. It's like a ritual, and he always wakes up like like freaking out
Yeah.
because I just like lean down and kiss him. That night he was like didn't even I didn't even know where to go because I was just like, ew, he stinks
That
like
has no
fucking
Fucking
alcohol.
baby bird, like fucking baby bird style.
Yeah, no, I was just like, I'm home.
Take it, stick,
Good
like,
night. I think I slept on the couch that night 'cause it was so
I thought that was
gross.
gonna like slap around.
Man.
He woke up the next morning throwing up. I'm laying in bed. He's like,
What's your guys' craziest, like, your drunkest thing, like, you remember? Like, I mean, if you remember it. Or you've been
Oh.
I
told.
would say, don't ask me anything that we got some crazy
kinda
ass
weird.
fucking
Like,
stories.
I don't know, like
The time we drove my Neon and bottomed out mud for 45 minutes thinking we was in the backwoods. Like, okay, we're in the backwoods now.
Yeah.
Like, I can't drive my car anymore because I'm bottoming out in these
we're at
woods.
the
Like,
lake.
we're out at Winfield. We think that we're in the secret. We build a giant ass fire. Sun comes up. We're in these people's fucking backyard. Like,
Whoa.
just chilling. Like, we
We're like
thought
5
we're
feet
like
off of the road,
5
and
feet
there's
away
a
from the
fucking
road.
house.
There's a
like,
house right there.
Whoa.
We had been partying hard all night, like giant
There's
bonfire.
only like 5
like,
of us, but still, we're like 18 years old, just
Yeah, yeah.
being dumb as
and
fuck.
we drove next to the road. Like, my car was tore up because we were just like in the fucking
We're in the
dirt.
movies, guys. Like nobody
Like,
will ever
I
hear us
think we
out
can
here.
park here.
The cops can't see us when we're
Yeah.
off the road.
No
Yeah,
shit.
no, it was so bad. We woke up next morning like yawn. Sun comes up. We're like,
I know, I've done that
Out
too.
do you
in the
hear
middle.
lawnmower?
No, I woke up in my passenger seat, and I didn't remember anything about the night before. I didn't know where I was, but I was in somebody's driveway, and these old people were knocking on my window. Get out of our driveway! I'm like, what the hell?
Like,
And,
sorry, I'm leaving.
I was in my passenger seat, so I'm like, who drove me? Like, where am I at? Why am I in there? These people's driveway? Like, trying to
I was
piece
like-
it together.
Ariel's friend who woke up in those people's apartments that one time in her car in her passenger seat, and somebody was knocking on the window like, I'm calling the
Yeah,
cops. Blah, blah,
exactly.
blah.
Yeah.
She all thought she got raped and shit because her pants were all like
So did I.
unbuttoned
I was
and
worried
stuff.
too.
Apparently, she was just too fucked up.
No.
Dude, Kyle's the worst at that. Kyle gets drunk and he just disappears. One time we were out at this party and he disappeared. We saw him leave and we were just like, maybe he's going outside to piss. And we walk outside, we find out this dude slept in a field the whole time. Just right in the middle of a field. And then the second time, this dude is awake, like wakes up in the front yard of somebody's house. And he just
Like in a
disappeared.
neighborhood?
Yeah, in Stoneboro. Just
Oh my
laying in the
God.
middle of the yard.
What the fuck?
Enough traffic that goes through there where somebody should have been like, well, maybe
Oh,
call
shit.
My
the cops.
brother, Donald, he got really drunk one night. They were all at the lake, and I guess the cops showed up, and my brother was so fucked up they didn't know what to do with him.
Oh shit.
So they walked him out into the field and
And hit
his
him.
body
It
out in
hit
the middle of
his
the
drunk
field.
fucking
But the
uncle.
cops did it?
No,
No,
his
his
friends.
friends.
Like, cops are coming.
So
We
they-
don't know what to do with this drunk guy. My brother talks
They-
shit. He's like, cops are coming. Fuck the cops. Blah, blah, blah. So they fucking drug him out into a field, laid him there. Well, fucking left him out in that field. They all wake up the next morning, yawn. Or no, they get up and they take my brother home and leave his truck parked wherever they're at. I'm like, okay, we'll come back and get his truck later. We're going to take him home. And my brother woke the whole fucking house up the next morning. Where the fuck is my truck? Who stole my fucking truck? Blah, blah, blah. Like,
Well,
tripping my
last
dad.
time, like,
Like, last he knew, he was at the lake with his truck. Then he's home with no truck. Like, he was pissed, freaking out. Yeah, they was being good friends, actually. They hit him in a field.
yeah, they're like, okay, we can't carry him too far. So we're gonna hide his body in the grass. We'll hide, And then when all the heat leaves, we'll come back for them.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. I don't really have too many blackout drunk stories.
There's been some. My 17th birthday. You know who AJ Shakowski is?
Yeah.
We used to have hella parties at his house.
That kid was such a weirdo back
Well,
in
we used to have hella parties at his house. My 17th birthday, he had a big old like field next to his house. And when we went out there, well, they were like regulating traffic out there because people didn't know where to park their cars and cops kept coming. There was like, at one point, there was like 30 cars parked out in this lot next to his house. There was like 60 to 70 people inside of this 2-bedroom, 2-story. The second story was an attic. So everybody who stood up there had to like crunch down. It was my 17th birthday party. Cops showed up. AJ answered the door. They're like, whose house is this? He's like, it's mine. He's like, how old are you? He says, I'm 20. They're like, you better get people out of here right now or we're taking everybody to jail. So those cops just sat there and watched like 10, 12 cars pull away and then left. And it was party on for this night. There was like 30 of us left. And it was so bad though. Like,
so even if you're underage,
those
like,
cops were being cool as fuck.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I wonder if you're underage, like if you say, you know, can we come in? You say no. Do they still take your word if you're underage? Or
well, and he never let them come in. They said they were bang, 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 let us in, and we're blowing this door down, or we're busting this door down. So he unlocked the door and opened it.
Yeah.
They never came in. They said, get people out of here, or we're taking everybody to jail. So they went back to their cars and waited for people to leave, and then they left.
Dang, that's crazy.
One time we had a party there, and there was a storm during our party, and the tree was blowing and hitting the power line and causing sparks all down the street. So we had to call the cops. And the showing up trying to fix his power line and shit while the party's going on.
Where was that at?
Right? Okay, like
in the country or what?
No, you're going down Seneca towards Hayesville, and you turn left on 55th at that little Dirty gas.
Yeah.
Okay, right, the very second house before you go over the railroad tracks on the right.
So you're talking about on Gold?
No.
Just before?
It's a dirt road that you turn on. Like you, off of Seneca onto 55th. Right before you go over the railroad tracks, there's a house up against the railroad tracks, and there's another house right before that, and it's right on the corner of this dirt road in 55th. That was our buddy's house.
Oh, wow.
So that power line right there is like catching on fire, and there's hella cars like parked on the street and shit, and these cops like, we need you to move your car so we can get the power. Like,
that's crazy. Yeah, some cops are cool though. I mean, that much props to that, you know.
Honestly, me and William read this thing on the internet. For each person, it's 8 hours of paperwork for an arrest. So when a cop pulls up on 10 to 20 people, they're thinking, you know what? Let's get these fucking people out of here right now, because if we have to arrest all these people, it's just 3 days worth of paperwork that we don't want to fucking deal with.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like 8 hours of paperwork per person. So if they arrest a whole party, they're not coming home for dinner for 6 days because they got to fucking do paperwork for everybody. Yeah,
the cop that got me on the DUI, he was kind of cool. Like, he didn't give me a breathalyzer until, like, you know, like 45 minutes after I got to the jail. And I was hoping I'd sober up and stuff. But I think he's trying to give me a chance, maybe. Right. I don't know. But
yeah, I got a THC charge. I got caught with a fucking pipe in my possession.
Brother.
And I got arrested for it or whatever, but it was just a misdemeanor. And he's like, he was all trying to get me to confess to having weed, like, in other places that they didn't search. And it was all weird. Like, I was like, hell no, dude. I was like, I don't know where that pipe came from. He's like, really? I was like, yeah, I don't know.
I've never heard that before.
I was like, it's been there forever. I don't know where that shit came from.
Tyler or Kyle. Why do I call you Tyler somehow?
Shit.
Yeah, are you tired, buddy? You better wake it up a notch.
I'm awake. Shit.
No, you're not.
Yeah, it's just
probably. Am I the only one that has to work tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
We almost had to work this morning. I took Monday off.
I have to work tomorrow at 5.
Use some of my vacation time to take Monday off.
Hell no.
Holy crap.
No, I work nights. I work 5 to 1.
I actually put in a request to work 7 shift and something like that.
You like
really,
that better?
it's
5 p.m. to 5 a.m.
it wouldn't be as bad if we both worked second shift, but that's the only part that sucks.
Since
Is that,
each other ever.
like, I'm home all by myself all day. I go to work, and then as soon as I go to work, he comes home, and then he's home all by himself at night.
Yeah,
and
you
then
no.
When I come home, he's sleeping. I stay up till 4
It's
a.m.
sometimes a good thing, though.
I mean, it's nice. We
Qual-
always see
it's
each other.
quality time.
When we do
Yeah.
see each other, it's nice. Like Fridays
Quality
and
time.
Saturdays
That's cool.
are
Yeah.
You can just
Quality
sit at home
time.
and jerk off to whatever you want.
Yeah.
and I can sit
I
at
don't
home
even
all day and
have
jerk off to
I don't
whatever I
even have to
want.
go- I don't have to go in the bathroom. I just sit right on the
Exactly.
couch.
You could be cooking bacon and just beating on it.
I do.
I think that's how it happens.
Dude, it happened.
Just the smell
think
of it
that's
right
how it
there fucks you up
happens.
pretty quick.
That smell of bacon and cum is
All you're
just
doing
like,
was up.
like so you're gonna get in the frying pan, just all just like broths together. It's just like
I think the best part is when you go, bacon's done,
Getting
and
all
then you
kinds
sit
of
there, you're like, it's all mine.
Jizz.
Yeah.
That tastes a little more salty than usual.
When you finish.
Why did that just happen?
you gotta start buying non-salted bacon. For sure.
If it tastes salty, you know something's wrong. Yellow. Watch out.
You buy non-salted because it's too salty with the extras.
Cara's like, YOLO. Get it, all the salt.
No.
Fucking hook it up.
No. No, I don't even. I'm
She's
never
like,
gonna eat
wasn't this
bacon the
jar of mayonnaise
same.
empty yesterday?
Never gonna eat bacon the same after.
Oh,
It
shit.
says I shouldn't use if not sealed for freshness, but I really need some.
What's this hole in there for?
What are we talking about? Stop.
It's getting all crazy. I took like a sharp left real quick.
Like
Reason
go
the
back.
bar fucking should be popping off right about now.
Well,
Yeah,
Turn for the worst.
yeah. I was watching you guys as bourbon. I was wondering how Kyler did that.
they're
That's pretty
always
cool.
great at bourbon.
I've heard like some fights in the
Mhm.
background and stuff. Like,
That lady. fucking
Oh,
that dude.
Frankie was fucking. They were her people. I mean, they're
They were
like
sitting there together the whole night.
they were sitting there together, but something happened, and he pissed her off, and she fucking had to lay into him a little bit, give him a what for it. And like I said, it's her people, but it's like shit, we might fucking get a fight going on.
I was hoping he'd turn
Backstage.
the camera.
Right?
So I was
Like-
curious, like, what's going
Well,
on?
the,
Like,
the,
we'll
the computer's pretty far away.
We'll bounce him out.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's always.
Nah, that's our spot though. Everybody in there knows everybody's nice. That's why we go there.
Yeah, I like it there. I haven't been there for a while, but next time you guys go,
Just tell them the main stage sent you.
man, stage. I'll probably go with you guys if you guys go
They go, or he goes every
Tuesday,
day.
Wednesday, whatever. we
every
choose.
day.
Trying to pick a good day. The last one there was actually
Pretty mellow.
good.
He invited me on. He invited me on Wednesday,
And I wasn't gonna go. I was in bed.
and then like
Because I told you, I was like, we'll just fuck it.
I was tired too.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna go." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine, bro." And then I wake up in the morning and I see like main stage podcast, Bourbon Street. Like,
And I felt like an asshole. I was like, oh,
what's this guy up to?
Because I told this dude I wasn't gonna go. I even told my boss I wasn't gonna go because he wanted to pay for my drinks.
Then he ended up.
He ended up there before I was.
and
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
buy me no fucking drink.
Does he go all the time?
That's
D?
good
No,
because
this is
I don't really drive
Allegedly, D.
allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Those podcasts are pretty fun up there.
Yeah, the thing that
Once you start getting the whole
the downfall to the bar, doing at the bar is there's no like real fluent conversation, and there's just a lot of bullshitting, getting drunk,
Yeah,
and just clowning on each other and shit.
yeah.
If we're all at the bar, we're gonna be fucking clowning, talking hellish shit. People are coming and going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I wish I could get in on those.
What, the bar session?
Just one,
What
Next
we doing
week,
during the
switch
week?
my schedule.
just one day you're gonna have to request off. Wednesday. I got a
Shit.
podcast to do, motherfuckers. I'm sorry. I can't come in.
Wednesdays when I have to be at work. It's Free Pie Wednesday at Village Inn. I have to be
Free
there.
pie.
Hey.
What the fuck?
That's our
Fuck
busiest
podcast.
day of
We're
the
doing
week.
a podcast at Village Inn? What the fuck?
Pie.
Yeah, right. With that much shit we talk. I just
So
said 4
y'all
cuss
have
words
to
in the
keep it
past 4
PG,
seconds.
but yeah, Bryce
Oh,
probably wouldn't
shoot.
let it happen. If you guys could do it without him
Oh,
knowing,
darn
like
it.
We could do it off your phone.
Ooh.
We just
You
podcast
guys
off
shut
the
the
phone.
front door.
while I'm
Watch out.
serving, that would be kind of cool. Like,
That's what I'm saying, dude. We just gotta get the views up.
Yeah, and then we're only a mile away from Bill. We'll start the podcast at VI, do dinner,
Keep the
And
phone
then-
going the whole trip.
and
to
then we'll
Bourbon.
drive a mile down the road, go to Bourbon, and fucking
That'd be
do the
pretty
bar
sweet.
thing.
Let's take them to party with us.
And then I'll come to Bourbon after I get off.
Fuck
Because on
yeah.
Wednesdays I get off at like 10.
Work by day,
By
main
10
stage
o'clock, I'm ready to
podcast by
leave. I
night.
know.
I was telling Kyler
That's
about.
why I hate fucking Wednesdays.
I think last night. You ever heard of that BF versus GF? It's like a couple
It's like
that
a
plays
blind
pranks.
thing.
Yeah.
Started on Vine.
Well, they treat their viewers like, I think that's why they get so many viewers, because they treat them like friends. Like
Yeah.
they're really personal with,
Right.
it's all about their viewers. So I think that, if people are included,
And
yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like we bring them along,
That's why I
the whole
need-
journey.
I want people to call in.
so I was telling you, like, that one idea, like, especially like we're doing with the bar. Like, if you do like a 2-hour podcast, like you'll hold, like, you don't actually say it out loud, but throughout the podcast, you'll hold up a piece of paper with a different word on it each time. You don't actually say it out loud, but you just show it. And then by the end of the podcast, if somebody can call or whatever and tell you all 3 words,
Oh,
then they get to tell you, okay, well, all you 4, you got to take a shot of whatever they want.
well,
It's their
dude,
shot.
that's a good idea.
So-
That's pretty genius. Wow, dude.
But
But that's our viewers have to be
But-
involved.
and that's how
viewers first.
you have to have viewers. But it is mainly a lot of ideas just about getting not just the one-timers, but getting people that are dedicated to want to tune in. Like, it's Friday. Are they doing one tonight? Are they doing one tomorrow?
Well, Billy,
Doing one-
yeah, he's dedicated.
Billy's definitely dedicated. We love
Shout out to
Billy.
Billy. Yeah.
Big-
Before we've been doing one pretty religiously.
We've been doing-
twice a week.
You know, if I
Twice
would
a
have
week,
told
for
my
sure,
dad
once a week.
tonight that we were doing this, my dad would have been watching.
We're-
Yeah,
It's-
I mean, it's
it's
really
so late now. My dad's
what they call
probably
it.
Well, I'm telling you right now, that says right there that we have 1 viewer. But you said your brother's watching, and I got people texting me saying they're watching.
Yeah,
So that can't be right.
Right.
Or it might say-
I think it's kind of like Ustream, huh?
It says 1M. We have 1 million viewers.
Oh, that's what it said. 1 million.
We blew up overnight, guys. High
A
five.
million viewers.
We hit the Powerball of viewers.
Dude, if I had 1 million
No,
views
that
right
would've
now, I'd
been
be
a
like
billion
stressed out.
viewers.
Like,
Like, holy
oh my
shit,
God,
it's a
like, what do I
million.
look like, guys?
There's a
My hair
million
okay?
people watching me.
I have a hard on.
Like,
He said I have
so
a
what
hard
do you have
on.
to what do you have to do to get your podcast to make money? 'Cause that's what that guy kept saying.
You
He's
can
like,
promote the page.
he's like, we're
We're
make
not
this
talking about that guy
podcast.
right
I know
now.
we're not. I'm just
He's
saying, but like,
Flake.
this guy keeps talking about being able to make money on your
Allegedly.
podcast.
in case.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
watching.
Sorry if you're watching.
Well,
but
yesterday
you did
I
blow us
told
off
yesterday
tonight.
I
Accept the
told
check
him
from
You did blow us
All
up
right, these
tonight.
guys are done.
yesterday I told him tonight between 7 and 8 in Park City, so he knew.
Yeah.
So a couple hours ago,
He's talking about getting me and William, like having famous people come to Wichita and staying in fucking motel rooms and
like,
shit.
okay,
like,
as I
the
said,
dude
like
was
you
talking
spend
it
some
up.
money, you spend some money,
Show us what
and
you're
I'll
about.
be here. Like, we're gonna do our podcast no matter what.
I mean, you could actually, like I said, you could do the guest on here. Just, save some damn money too. I mean,
Yeah, if he could, he could be videoing us right now and just talking to us.
Right.
Or
True
promoting, or fucking,
let's
or
yeah,
buying us some mic stands and headphones
Yeah.
because it'll help us make our fucking show better.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, you can still watch these on YouTube now. So he's
Yeah.
gonna be like, "Oh, thanks, guys."
Allegedly, thank you.
What they do,
For
what
that.
these videos do, is, and how I set them up is from now on we can do these, but once we're done, they'll go private. So I can go back and edit them, enhance them, and do whatever.
So can you make it not blurry?
I think once it's
goes on the
over,
website, it's not very.
it's something about rendering. Like right now, it's not like fully rendered.
Well,
Like
it's like a Snapchat. You have to click on it and hold it still to make it not blurry anymore. Right?
yeah,
It's
it
just
takes time
so
to
much
render.
going
After
on
the video's done, because we watched the one from last night, and it looked like this when we were doing it.
live.
And then once we looked at it afterwards, it was
Say it's
perfect
working
quality.
too hard while it's live,
Yeah.
so it's
It's because
pixelated.
of the lag from this being 30
Mhm.
seconds behind trying to
Right.
catch up.
Yeah, this
So-
is a good test too for the whole monetization thing.
Mhm.
Because like I know YouTube has like a real strict like some kind of program they use that if it even hears a song that's copyrighted in the background, it'll keep you from being monetized.
Really?
So this is kind of, I mean, obviously we're not going to have a million, hopefully not. I mean, a million viewers this first time. I'll
Right.
Right.
So the
So
music that's playing in the background could get us this whole episode booted off.
Really?
well, it'll still, you'll still be able to watch it, but we just won't get paid through ads or whatever. you know.
This
So-
is weird.
This is a test, I guess, a kind of cool test.
Yeah.
Because I've had videos. My first podcast interviewed some dude that just played a beat. It was like a J. Cole beat, and he's rapping to it. And then YouTube recognized it was a J. Cole beat, like
What?
no vocals or nothing. Like, dang, that's some pretty good technology.
Yeah.
Right.
They just
Yeah,
got
they're on point with that.
YouTube police just constantly.
You think a guy with headphones? Oh, fuck
Yep,
you.
nerdy guy. Yeah.
Like I ain't got nothing
He's just
better
like-
to do than
J. Cole.
he's
He
jacking
just
off
goes
while
to
he's
another
making
computer.
bacon.
We're gonna get up off of his fucking mom's couch and making bacon.
Yeah, if you work for YouTube or Google, man, you'd be set. That's crazy. You ever
It's like
seen
Grandma's
This is
boy.
the jam.
You would be
Yeah,
down
now we're
for
getting
this song.
monetized because
We're done with
We're
this
singing
song. Don't even
recognized
start
it.
singing it like last
How they
night.
added a
Kyler's
tag,
like-
homosexual.
freaking-
hey, don't be okay. I guess that was okay. Earlier, your little reference to the gas station, about what kind of gas station it was, that was definitely rude on the podcast. Can't be doing that.
Well,
What kind of gas
I
station
remember.
was it?
When?
Talk about the gas station 55th and Seneca.
Oh.
We're just shouting them out right now. Okay.
I'm just trying to let everybody who lives on the south
They're like,
side of
"Motherfuckers."
55th and Seneca knows what kind of gas station that is. I'm sorry.
Gas station. I've been there. I've been
mean,
there.
I
I'm
think-
like, oh shit, she just
Gas
Allegedly.
station.
allegedly.
My bad.
That is kind of weird once you're on the air. You got to kind of watch yourself a little
I
bit.
mean, you don't, but you do.
Yeah, we can
All
smoke
right.
weed on the fucking
Yeah, you
podcast,
smoke
but I
weed,
can't
but
say
that's
dirty
full-
gas station.
Yeah, but
I didn't even know you said that.
Because everybody knows what kind of gas station it
we
is.
can smoke weed and say fucking shit,
You
but
live there, you
still,
know.
you
It was the BP.
still don't want to go like super racial
How
or like.
America is
Yeah, of course.
nowadays, everybody's
I feel like I don't even. I try to watch my cussing. Like, you know,
Not on the podcast.
I say
I know,
fuck
but I'm just
every
afraid.
other.
That's my problem. Is that like I grew up as like a Christian rap artist, and so I have like people that actually still kind of follow me in a way.
Right.
You grew up as a comedian. You might as well just say that.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so I still feel guilty sometimes. I'm a people
Is this
pleaser,
kid coming back
Right.
with them?
you know. So it sucks. What?
Oh, Kara's trying to smoke some weed.
I'm trying to smoke some weed.
Yeah,
But-
you might as well just say you should do.
Well, no,
Wait,
I had
she
just
asked
asked
if,
him if
if
what's his
his
face's
boy's
kid was
coming
coming back
home.
with him. I didn't want to smoke some weed.
Oh yeah,
or-
his whole family would be back there.
His grandma.
yeah, so I probably shouldn't do
His
that.
girl on.
Okay,
You
never
know,
mind.
we could go out the garage.
Step outside the back door.
It's good. I'm good.
If you do that.
I mean, it's cool to smoke on the podcast. So if we was going to smoke on the podcast, we
Yeah.
was smoke on the podcast, but we're not. So it's cool.
Except for me, because I'm drug free.
People
Well,
will be
because
like, I
Kyler
know it,
don't
Jared.
do weed because it's like
Don't
heroin
do
or
weed.
something.
I knew it was
You
his
just
bag.
don't do weed.
You-
You don't do that kind of weed.
I don't
I've never done the pots.
What's a
before.
cig of weed?
I don't do the weed thing.
It's
It's like all you kids be out there popping the molly and smoking the weeds like I ain't about it.
snorting the X. Like, wait, what?
What is
I've
that
nothing-
Las
I've nothing
Vegas?
against
I don't know what these Red Bull vodka are, but I'm sure I'm flying.
These hoodlums.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I have no problem. Like I have never judged anybody for smoking weed.
Yeah.
So it's not like
Well, that's what I didn't know. You didn't smoke weed for a long time.
you don't
like,
know a lot about me. Okay.
shut the
I surprise
fuck
people
up.
with everything. This beautiful smile and this chiseled chin.
It is skinny jeans and white and black
Skinny jeans
hat.
and
Shut
it's
the
right
fuck
Asshole
up.
demeanor. Just punking everybody all the time.
He has a
Fucking
Honda key
sweet-
on his sink
sweet
in his
piano
bathroom.
skills.
Why do you have a Honda key in
Yeah.
your bathroom?
Sweet dance moves.
You keep your spare key in your bathroom sink?
That's
Because it's
all
literally
You don't
sitting.
keep your spare key in
Like,
the bathroom?
here's the soap, toothpaste, toothbrush, Honda key.
Yeah.
I don't keep my spare key
I
in my
found the
bathroom.
soap, but I didn't
You're
notice
the
it
weird
on the
one.
key.
Like, I was trying to wash my hands with the Honda key.
Yeah.
Like, it was weird.
Yeah, that's certain dry area.
Wait, scrape it up or what? It's an awesome.
Oh, this is like, this is the Honda key.
Ooh, pretty good. Good color.
How long have we been doing this
Yeah,
so
we-
far?
I don't know.
About an hour. 'Cause at 8:15 we
But I ain't
started.
ready to smoke
Yes.
cig of weed.
Get it ready.
Done and
We have to go outside.
We'll step outside the back.
I'll watch you
Walk
guys.
out basement.
You're twitching. What are you doing?
You blind in one eye?
Huh?
You blind in one eye?
No.
Oh.
I look like a huh? 'Cause, like my pupils are different sizes.
Yeah, they are.
It's crazy, huh?
The guys are different
You're
colors.
freaking
Yeah.
out, dude.
No, it's like a.
Put some sunglasses on.
Are you fucking blind?
Hey.
Put some
So what's the
on.
difference in your eyes? Are they different color?
I don't.
Do you have
The
different
pupils are
vision?
different. They're different. Barely.
No, his pupils are different. Look, one's small, one's big. They're not different colored.
That's
Down.
crazy.
Yeah. When I was
My-
born, they used forceps, and I guess they pinched the nerve in my neck or something.
No shit.
Should have seen.
But-
See, I work with this. I work
It
with
does
this
affect
guy
the
that
vision.
everybody asks him if he's blind. Like
Mhm.
he gets kind of rude with people sometimes. So people like to walk up to him and be like, "Are you blind?" Like fucking with him and
Yeah.
shit. And he gets all pissed off.
Yeah, like that for a whole life as a
He
kid.
just has some weird story about when he was born too. That's why his eyes are
Yeah.
weird.
Jesus, that bad? Dude, I just walked over. Get over here.
I didn't notice it. You're
That's
freaking me
very
out.
disgusting looking.
I mean, I'm good when you're facing
That
this
eye
way and
is
I can just
hideous.
see the one eye.
What?
I'm good when you're looking that way and I can see the one eye. But
Like holy
the
moly!
two together, it's just like, what the fuck?
It's too much to handle.
I look like
Wait, I had a-
Sloth from the Goonies.
I have a
When I went
Jeez.
when I went to East High, my fucking freshman history teacher, his name was Mr. Moore, and he had told us, when I kind of squinted a little bit, but it looked normal. But he said he told us like beginning of the year, it was a glass eye, and it was because his mom he just flat told us like my mom was a fucking crackhead, and me being blind in one eye and not having this eye is a side effect of your
That's
mom smoking
sad.
crack when you're pregnant. Well, one day, fucking, and that was it. And then fucking months and months go by. It's probably like February, March, done most of the year. And then we walk inside, and Mr. Moore is just like, he's a big old fat white guy with glasses, like a typical fucking history teacher looking guy. And he's just like, kids, today's the day. And we're all just like, wait, fucking magic school bus, right? Or
Yeah, take my
what?
eyeball out.
He's just like, I'm taking the eyeball out. Fucking dude, fucking turns off all the lights, opens
Makes
one
a presentation.
blind, fucking dude pulls it out, fucking shows everybody.
You
He has
remember
like
Brett?
he
Used
has,
to
Come on,
do
good
this
he has like
all
this
pass
the
it
little
time.
around.
mini suction cup. He has like little, it's like this long, and you just squeeze it. It's a little mini suction cup.
Dude, we were friends with this blind guy that didn't even have a suction cup. He would just like
He just pull
Just
it
like-
out.
Whoa!
pull it right out of his eye, and he'd be like, "Will you clean this off for me?" I'm like,
That's no friend of mine. I don't know, fuck you.
Okay, this is
dude, we were
different.
hella good friends. He used to go. He got
Okay.
kicked out of the strip club with this dude because a stripper had her baked potato in the microwave for too long. Dead
Anyways,
serious.
anyway, this guy was fucking. He was a bondsman, so he was worth a shit ton of money, and his wife.
You guys are all watching me right now.
Allegedly-
He's like, this guy's just
Allegedly,
He's
his
gonna pull a
ex-wife
shot all
wanted
over
him.
the table
Allegedly,
again.
his ex-wife wanted him fucking killed, and
So she shot him herself.
She told her sister, "If you kill him, then we'll split the insurance money." So her crazy ass
She
sister
sent her
goes
sister
over
to
there
kill her
and
ex-husband
fucking shoots him in the fucking
while
head.
he's sleeping.
In one side, out the other,
Whoa.
takes both fucking eyeballs out. He fucking lives to talk about it. So he went 28 years fucking fine, and then becomes blind.
That's
Which
crazy.
isn't too bad. Because at least if you got shot tonight and tomorrow you're blind, at least when people talk, tell you
Visualize.
stuff, like when, like somebody's taking you out shopping and you fucking need some clothes, somebody buys you a fucking red shirt and they tell you about it, you'll fucking know what
I
you
think
look
I'd
like.
rather be born blind. than
That's
go
what I
blind.
wonder too.
I'd
Is
rather
like,
go blind because at least you have
What do you
you
see,
have.
though, like-
But at least you have what you have.
in a psychedelic type of realm, like if you've never seen anything and you're born blind, like what do you see? Is it like
He said
fractals
he's
and like?
ate mushrooms since he's been blind. And he said it's a crazy fucking trip.
So it's crazier
Yeah,
than
but he can imagine things. What if you're born blind?
Yeah, what
And
if
you
you're
could-
born
What is
blind.
what is
You're
your
25 years old.
visual imagination? What's your visual?
And you
like?
just
from
ayahuasca. You just get into ayahuasca. And you just like
okay,
sit in your room.
nobody gets into ayahuasca. You don't just get into that.
You're gonna shit
My
yourself
brother
if you take
is
it.
getting
Okay.
into it.
Motherfucker lives in a third world country called Thailand. Of course he gets the shit over there.
Yeah, you can get into it. Like I'm saying, most
Over
people
here it's
go out-
mushrooms.
Yeah.
In America we do.
I wouldn't do ayahuasca unless I had like a shaman, like an old ass
Yeah, but I'm saying, if you're
you know.
blind, what else you got to lose? You're fucking blind. If I ever go blind,
If I was blind, I just have to fucking have somebody hold my fucking tutor straw so that way I hit the fucking line. You know what I mean?
You're like, I just
Like,
can't
show me
find
where
it.
it's at.
It's like, I have to like, Cara, hold in the straw for me.
Like,
Here's
no,
like-
that's the salt,
like,
man.
if you're, if you're blind and you eat some mushrooms, like you're probably just end up with a stomach ache. But if you're blind and you do some fucking blow, you're still gonna be fucking coked out. You're actually still gonna be fucking like
I'm
you
so
ready.
much energy. I just can't
Like
see
I
where
just
I'm
can't,
going.
dude, that would suck. Get all coked out and you can't do nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Because you're
yeah.
blind.
If I was blind, my bed would be an isolation tank, and I would probably just.
what's the isolation tank? What's up with the fucking Joe Rogan? I'm talking about doing the isolation.
Dude, they got them here now.
What
What
is
is
it?
it?
Explain
It's a
to me.
tank. It's a tank that completely seals shut, and you're in water. It's
Mhm.
not very deep, but you're not touching the bottom because there's
Right.
so much salt in there that you're floating, and you're just perfectly level, just laying there. And it's perfect body temperature to where you don't even feel like you're in the water. You're
It
just
almost
laying
takes away your feeling of your body, so you're just left with pure consciousness.
there.
So
can't
you have
hear-
no
you can't
sensory
hear
of.
much of anything.
Fucking Joe Rogan and them swear by it.
Yeah,
They'll
dude.
swear
I want
it's
to try
great.
it, but I was telling him like, they charge quite a bit to do it. It's like, it's maybe like
It's a rich person thing.
it's like $90 for an hour or something like that.
About 70 here.
Yeah, and imagine
Once.
and you gotta actually like.
Then they have cryo chambers. They have cryo chambers where you, but they don't. They're like in Los Angeles, like the good ones. You're sitting in this like sealed, like almost like a deep freeze for like a
That's
walk-in
just
cooler almost. And you're sitting there and it freezes everything. Like somebody died in there. Somebody died.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Somebody like she completely just like passed out and froze to death. Because your head, like you're not supposed to breathe in that stuff. She's breathing it in. We could sit in there. The ones that we have here, they're like a capsule that your head sticks out above the top, and it just gets everything super cold, which is really good for your body.
Yeah,
The
that
oscillation tanks are fucking. I want to try that so bad.
yeah the free the hard part about paying for the tank is that you maybe have an hour or something, and you paid pretty good money to do it. Well, the whole key is actually not try to just like almost in a form of meditation.
You have to be like ready.
You don't
for
judge-
it,
Lost
like,
in
mentally
your own thoughts.
prepared.
You don't judge your thoughts. You just see them
You're stressing
'cause
that
you're-
hour because you got to make sure.
make sure you get your money's worth, and then you're like, well, then you're thinking about it, and then you're just kind of killing
That's why
your results.
Super fucking baked before
Yeah,
you go
no
in there.
shit.
And
No,
you're
you
already-
take a Valium and then you
you're
go
already
in
chill
there.
as fuck.
Take a Valium.
Could be.
I mean,
It's
just think
interesting,
about
man.
it.
Consciousness is definitely something that is beyond life.
That's something like stuff like that. If they made that pretty cheap, and you could just like if I ever had the money, like just somehow got like 10 grand, and I'd buy one, then I would charge people $10 for an hour. Just let them come in, it'd be my basement. Just let them come in, chill.
Yeah.
Let them do it, like fuck it. But it
That'd be
costs so much
badass.
money to maintain too. You got to think about that
Right.
water.
Yeah.
You got to completely have that water.
Yeah, 800 pounds of Epsom salt. That's crazy, dude. Like one bag of that, it's like you try to take it in your bath, and it's like $3. It's like not even a pound.
So I mean, not only does it cost a lot
Holy
for the
shit.
machine, it costs a lot just for the fucking
Salt.
stuff to
Yeah.
keep it maintained.
That's crazy.
So you gotta
Yeah, I mean, there's tools to try to put you on that, to detach you from.
Go ahead.
There's little tools to try to, ayahuasca and acid and.
Well, dude, and there's. Have you heard about microdosing?
Yeah.
Taking like microdoses of LSD
Yeah,
and shit.
and it's actually very beneficial.
See, they say that, but my thing is like, okay, like if you take a microdose of LSD, like a fucking tenth of a hit of LSD, what? I don't understand where you're gonna benefit. What
I don't
about a tenth of a hit of LSD? Obviously,
It keeps you at a steady.
So you're not just freaking the F
but
out.
see, but like, okay, one hit of LSD is just, it'd be like, I feel like, okay, just like right now, if you ate 1 gram of shrooms, you can probably still function just fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Probably
So like, if you ate a fraction of that, like, I don't understand. Like, there is no way 1/10 of
Well,
a hit of
it's probably
LSD
like
has any effect.
depending on.
No, I know people that have.
We don't know how it affects you.
Yeah, it's per
I
person.
know how
probably.
acid affects me though.
It's
And
probably
if I take one acid strip, like I'm definitely not fucking freaking out. Like if I eat like it,
I think they're just doing it like you take
Rule
a
of thumb.
tenth of whatever your everyday life. You're just walking down. You're gonna feel a little bit different no matter what. That thing's gonna affect you.
so like
your
when I
everyday
eat the
life is bored
mushroom,
as fuck.
so when I trip mushrooms, if I eat 3 grams, So, and I'm gonna microdose. I'm gonna take fucking less than a half a gram of mushrooms. Like, I guarantee you, if I eat a 0.3 gram of mushrooms, nothing is gonna happen.
Yeah.
But if you said you take 3 grams,
I take a fraction of that. Take a tenth.
just
of
take
that.
1 gram and you're
might-
having a little
That's
trip,
all
but
I'm
you're
not-
not tripping.
Yeah, you could have like definitely like a body high. You get kind of body high, and maybe
It probably is.
maybe your thoughts get out.
It's
Maybe-
almost like that one hitter. You take that one hitter a little
Right.
bit, and you just get barely enough
Right.
ice to feel
Yeah,
good.
Mind if I
Yeah, go for it. I told her to
I go
go.
pee?
Yeah, I'll go pee. Allegedly, he's gonna go pee.
I really actually got pee.
Turn up.
But yeah, yeah, because yeah, you want to, yeah, you want to smoke some pot, but you don't fucking just because every time I want to smoke some doesn't mean I gotta sit down and smoke a whole fucking blunt until I'm just so fucking baked out of my
Exactly,
mind. I just can't
Technically,
function.
but you do that.
Right, I guess.
So
Yeah.
technically, that's microdosing. Right?
And I guess technically, my thing is though, when you talk about hallucinogens, it's just such a totally different realm because
yeah.
pot is in its own category, just like hallucinogens are doing like any kind of
I mean, it's
speed.
like drinkers. Drinkers microdose just by drinking a beer every 20, 30 minutes.
But
one
see,
beer.
but you don't microdose on LSD and take a tenth of a hit now and another tenth of a hit and another tenth
That's
of a hit.
microdosing. That's what that is.
No,
you do
they
continuously take some throughout the day as long as.
I think they like today I'm gonna take a tenth of a hit of acid. Like that's what I did. Like not like you don't microdose when you do coke because you buy a big bag and then you do a line, and 10 minutes later you do another line,
Nobody talks
and
about
10 minutes,
microdosing. Coke.
and then 10 minutes later. But you said technically it's still microdosing.
No, I'm saying like LSD. You're gonna take a tenth of a hit, and then an hour later you're gonna take a tenth of a hit. That way you're at a steady.
Very low key.
Yeah.
Maybe not even all the
Like
effects
you
that you
can comprehend what everything's going on, but also you get that extra little.
the edge.
Yeah.
Right, but you're definitely not.
And it's
freaked
almost
out.
like you're at the bar, and if somebody just fucks with you and gives you near beer, non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah,
At the end of the night, you're still feeling like you're drunk, just because it's all
mental, right?
So you
Just
take a
like
little
in
bit
high
of
school,
LSD
like
later
you
on,
give some girl a fucking something, you tell her's fucking got alcohol in it, and then before you know it, the end of the night, she's making a fool out of herself, and you're like, yeah, that's why I'm not talking to you anymore because you're fucking faking
I
it,
gave you fruit punch with a hint of pomegranate.
right?
It's only
So I drank 12, and the 7th out of the 10 had one drop of liquor in it.
yeah. I gave. I bought
Hey,
a
shut
12
that
pack-
door! Shut that door, Cara.
I bought a 12 pack of non-alcoholic beer one time and gave it to a friend. And he felt like he was fucked up. Like he acted like he was fucked up. He drank 6 of them and just started, like he was acting like he was drunk, and it was definitely non-alcoholic. It said right here on the top, non-alcoholic. And he fucking he acted like he was fucked up. He kept trying to get him to drink more. He's like, no, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
my
too
buddy
fucked up."
Cody, we did that to him one time. Fucking his first, we was drinking rum and coke, and his first Captain and Coke, they made it through a splash of rum in there where you kind of taste it, and then after that, fucking every time they give him a cup with all coke, they tell him like, this one's stronger, this one's stronger. It's like, oh yeah, and then he's all drunk and shit at the end of the night, you know, allegedly, and then they're like, yeah, we didn't put none in there. He's like, what? Oh, okay. Yeah. People, I don't think you can tell yourself you're fucked up. And I mean, I don't know. I think it's just all bullshit. Like, I guarantee you if I drink a 12-pack of O'Doul's, I'm not going to think I'm drunk.
Well, yeah, but you know it's not. You know it's not. There's no alcohol in it. If it's something that you have no idea, like you're just planning on going to this party, having a good time, and you just drink it, like even if somebody had non-alcoholic whiskey or tequila and it tasted just like it, eventually you'd be like, fuck, dude, I'm fucked up.
Ain't no way.
I believe it.
I don't.
I'm going to put it to a test.
So you're telling me.
Let's put it to a test to somebody. We'll get some near beer. We'll figure it out. Or we'll set up like some jungle juice or something. Let somebody drink it, and we'll see if they act like they get fucked up later on.
We'll have to do it to people that we know aren't afraid to drink. Like people we know that drink. You
We'll
know?
find somebody. But I want to put it onto a test, and I want to reveal it onto this podcast because I can.
Okay, like I'm telling you right now, if somehow there was a way where you could take something that tastes like tequila and it wouldn't get you drunk, I guarantee if we started hanging out doing a podcast and we take 5-6 shots, if that shit wasn't tequila, I guarantee you're not gonna be fucking walking around acting like you're fucking buzzed up.
That's a mindset thing. I think somebody would. I probably wouldn't, because I would know. Like, if I
Well,
knew.
yeah, but still,
But if I didn't know and I had like 10 shots of it, I'm gonna throw up.
there ain't no way.
I think so.
So I'm saying, like, if you didn't know it and I gave you
You
fake
gotta think-
tequila,
If that was a true thing, then like liquor stores could get away with just selling their shit non-alcoholic as
and
long as
they
they
don't.
can. Well, they don't because it's illegal. Us, we do it to somebody, it ain't illegal.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have like a little get together or something. And I'm gonna have one person.
It'd be funnier to be a chick because they're so dramatic.
Hey,
You know what I
that'd be
mean?
perfect.
Super dramatic. Like,
I'm gonna do it. We'll do it to fucking Cara.
Won't work for her.
Shut up.
She's a pro.
It's chilly.
I don't know about that, man. I don't care who you
Is it
are.
ready? Is it already loaded?
It's a little chilly out there.
Well, bring it on and load it.
It's almost, you need
We're just talking about giving something non-alcoholic.
Oh, like we were saying?
Yeah. And the mindset would just make the.
Okay, he's
feel like
saying
they're
if I gave him tequila shots at the bar and he didn't know that it wasn't actually going to get him drunk, he's even saying that, yeah, we were partying out having a good time, and in that mindset that, yeah, I bet after I took 6 or 8, I would think I was drunk. And I'm like, there's no fucking way.
It's just a mindset thing. Like if it tastes exactly like
Okay.
tequila, and we're at a bar especially, and I'm taking shots of it and blah blah blah, and they're lying to me saying that there's alcohol in it, but it's really just non-alcoholic tequila, which doesn't exist. But that'd be great if I would feel like I was
I
drunk.
guess if your mind is so
So
involved.
so then at lunch one of these days, go out to lunch with some coworkers and buy them fucking 4 or 5 fucking O'Douls and let them think they're fucking drinking beer.
We need to
See if
do
they
it
go-
on the podcast.
See if they go back
That's
to
what I
work
was telling him. I
drunk.
was like, I want to have like a get together here and have a
Somebody you
taste of
think
just
that would be
non-alcoholic
Well,
shit,
that or like make like some jungle juice or something.
or
and have, like,
margaritas.
or margaritas, and we can put like tonic water in the fucking margaritas instead of the tequila.
I'm
Just so
saying-
you
They
get kind
wouldn't
of
get
bitterness.
pissed off, though, when they found out that it wasn't it.
But I feel like it couldn't be something fruity like that. It'd have to be something like a harsh, bitter taste, not something like that.
Check this out. This is pretty deep. So,
Come on, before you get into your deep, hardcore bullshit, why don't you take that shot that you...
dude, it is deep, man. I'm telling you.
Hardcore bullshit.
Because I took my shot.
I know. Getting low in my action. I better not forget that.
Keep it in tip of your tongue. You be talking about it right now and then take the shot.
No, I gotta set it up. It's kind of deep. Boom! Look at that catch, son.
Okay, you're not my real dad.
Me and your mother discussed this a long time ago. How
I'm
we
not gonna tell you that.
even if there's a fire. Oh shit. Yeah. Ready?
I've been ready. What are you talking about?
If anyone's still bearing with us, thank you guys. That's a bunch of troopers
We got eight viewers.
right now.
Well, I mean, there's no
Yeah.
telling because
Yeah.
I got people texting me saying that they're viewing, and she said her brother's watching, so it
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Okay. Drink first. Oh boy.
Yummy!
That's quicker though. Mar- All right. Anyways, I think it would affect the people that are like super insecure, like people that doubt themselves severely and they rely on alcohol to make them feel better, like myself. and you buy into what your mind says. You buy solely, your whole life is based on what your mind, the way you feel in your mind. and that you buy into that, whether you're depressed or anxiety, whatever, you always live off of what, the things you think. And if you had that alcohol thing and you're quote unquote alcohol thinking it's alcohol, and if you're one of those people that just believe whatever your mind says and never second guesses it, then you're probably more likely to,
I can see you think about it. Those guys that are pretty cocky, they're just like, oh, I can drink anybody on the table.
Yeah.
And they drink that, and they're just like, they're fine.
Mm-hmm.
But those people that have them insecurities and they're just
like
trying to
girls, party girls and stuff.
Yeah, and they're trying to like they are drinking because they want to open up.
Yeah,
So that
they're
helps
believing
them
that
open
because
up.
they're only buying into their mind.
But in reality, they wake up in the morning, zero hangover, and they're just like, oh, I'll just
I gotta
drink.
drink. Yeah. Now, okay, this is a weird thesis, man. Like, I don't know, it's just outside of the box thinking, but I was telling him, like, maybe the type of people that, like, there's some people that are stronger than others mentally. Like, your mind might be saying it's a bad situation, but you're trying to think, the other side of you is thinking positive to try to get your way out of it,
Right.
Well, some people just buy solely into what their minds think, and they just never second guess it. So those are the people that usually like rely heavily on alcohol. So imagine like someone that's like that. So they drink this drink, to ease that anxiety, because they're buying solely into what their brain thinks, and so they think, oh, this is alcohol. Well, they're believing in that thought and that that hopeful feeling so much that maybe they might think they're drunk, because they're the type of people that solely buy into their thoughts.
Well, okay. Well,
Obviously, there's a difference. What I was telling him was like, you got those people.
okay, like right now, like I wish I had a couple lines when we went outside. I'd be chit chatting it up.
Yeah.
Like if I think about it real hard, I'm not gonna think that I'm fucking like.
You're probably a different type
you
of
know what I
person
mean?
though. Like, some people are super insecure, like, so they believe only with they don't set, all the bullshit they've ever heard their whole life, they bought into that. So
Right.
they're stuck in this one.
So
negative-
Right.
like the type of person that would get fooled with that,
Mhm.
like we're over here letting them think they're drinking, and they're where they think they're getting drunk, and they're drinking, so
they
they're
only believe, they don't second guess what their mind says. So they believe it so much that they probably think in their head they're going to believe it enough to think they're drunk. Like, I mean, that's a good experiment though. You have to find some insecure people.
It's just like you ever smoke some bunk weed and like realize when you get done, like, man, I'm not fucking high. This weed sucks.
yeah,
And then you let somebody else smoke it, and they're like, yeah, this weed's garbage.
yeah. Most like I'm a lightweight though. Like I might be one of those weak-minded people or
Right.
something.
Nah, it's just, I definitely see what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But the drinking thing is easy, man, because I've seen that happen to people. I've done it to people. You've probably seen it happen to people, fake people out, letting them think they're
Shit.
drunk.
Done it.
Fallon did it to Ariel, but opposite. Fallon was taking shots of Pepsi and making Ariel think
Like
that
for
she
real?
was taking shots with her.
Hmm.
So Ariel was annihilated, and Fallon's like, "Bitch, why are you so fucked up? I'm
What?
drinking the same amount as you."
Oh,
And she was
wow.
drinking Pepsi the whole fucking
Yeah,
time.
it's
Like,
so many
that's fucked
experiments you can
up.
pull.
That's so fucked
Yeah.
up. Why would you do that? Like, let's see how hard she can handle her alcohol.
Oh,
No,
boy.
dude, she can't handle it.
I'm willing to try something like that out.
I think
And
we
that's-
gotta find somebody that's gonna be okay with being punked when they realize that they were punked. Without
Yeah, but if
fucking
you're a
getting-
buster like that, but
and
if
looking
I
like
trick
such
you
an
into
idiot,
thinking
like-
you're a drunken fool and you're really sober as a lark, then you deserve the pumpkin. Like,
Yeah,
Dude,
you
that'd be so
definitely
embarrassing,
deserve
man.
it.
Okay,
Exactly.
but be prepared
Go fuck
to
yourself.
get some
Can you imagine the
ovation
embarrassment, though?
afterwards.
Like, it was on a
you
podcast.
made me make a fool
Like,
of myself.
fuck
I'm
you,
never
dude.
letting you live it down. Like, what the fuck?
I wasn't even drunk. I'd be like an idiot.
What are you gonna do? Just eat
You
some
made me look
spinach and kick our
stupid in
ass?
front of everybody. No, you made yourself look stupid in front of
Yeah.
everybody.
That's crazy.
And they wouldn't even know that they look stupid until
It's
the
too-
the
until they
video
already
gets
done.
posted on YouTube
Exactly.
later.
I can't
Yeah,
remember
that'd
nothing.
I used to like clips like beforehand, just like us like pouring out fucking,
like a
doing the
prank.
switcheroo, like showing how the trick was
You'd probably
unveiled.
get a lot of that. We need a video to go viral for us to get a lot of listeners, and that would probably be a good
Good pranks.
yeah, man.
Pranks.
We gotta start
That's
doing
what we
some
need
damn
to do
pranks.
is some
Yeah.
fucking
Weekly
prank.
prank.
Dude,
Tyler's
I'm
I do
been
pranks at work all
about
the
to
time.
come up
Trying
with the
to get on
hellacious
Prank of the
prank.
You work in
I
a
do pranks
restaurant.
at work all the time.
Cara, do the fucking cover your fucking arm in mustard and fucking fall in the fryer. If you ever work in a restaurant, like if you like cover your entire fucking hand in mustard real
Mhm.
thick, You can fucking put it in the fryer for a few seconds, and you can feel it getting warm before you pull
Oh,
it
we
out.
actually had some real
So, like,
crazy ass shit. happen in
AJ
the
used to
restaurant.
do that. He fucking, like, one time when nobody's looking, he had his, like, this far just, like, fucking gobbed in mustard. And he did something and fucking fell. And was like, he's like, and his fucking arm is really in the fryer. You know what I mean? Like, in a restaurant, people are just like, holy fuck. Like, if you fall in the fryer, it's a bad fucking news.
We had dudes fucking around in the kitchen one time, and, like, they was fucking around with the hose, like, talking shit.
Did he grill himself?
No, he fucking dropped our hose in the fryer. Water in a fryer. That's fucking fire. Like, the whole restaurant's like,
Dude,
starts
after a
making
couple
this really
frozen
loud
chicken
boiling
nuggets
noise.
when it was too hot.
Like, it was bad enough that all the
Imagine.
cooks ran out the back door like, fire! Like, they started screaming fire because this shit was bad.
That's
like, it was just open
crazy.
running water. And it was loud. Like, our customers were freaking out. And it was all because they was just fucking around and somebody dropped the hose in the
something up the
fryer.
mustard, you could do that.
That
like,
would be.
I
Be
wouldn't do
ready and
that.
then just like walk by and just like act like you stumble and just like
Got a frying covered in mustard.
Dude, we
I
got in
couldn't do
trouble
that
with rice
smell.
the other day. One of our coworkers leaned over to grab a plate and touched the toaster, and it touched his arm right here, just from the top of the toaster. So I made a comment, I bet you could fry an egg on that bitch. So he asked our cook, he said, hey, give me an egg, and cracked that thing open, and we fucking flipped and fried an egg on top of our toaster because it was so hot.
Wow.
Our boss got all mad. He's like, you get E. coli, and blah, blah, blah. Like, started naming
We're
off
not
all these
gonna eat
diseases that you, like, we cleaned it. We
You
cleaned
eat
the
the
top of our
fucking-
Unless
toast
it was
off.
hot enough.
And the
just, like,
toast don't lay on the
smack
top. The toast goes inside. Like, he was tripping on us, but it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like,
Not like a house
we
toaster.
flipped and cooked
that's
the
still
toaster. Like, it was crazy. We had a bunch of spatulas, like, holding the egg because it was kind of
Yeah.
laying at an angle, so it was trying to slide. So we was all holding it, cooking it.
Wow. Yeah, I've had a good couple fun days with him. I mean, this guy's a comedian at work, always picking on people.
See,
He
I
showed
think
us
it
some
worked like,
videos one time
Yeah,
where
I fuck
you
with people
act like
so
that
much.
shell fell on you or something
man, a
like
good
that.
prank I could do is like saying we're always working with razor blades. Like the other day, Junior's like, "Fuck!" I'm like, "What?"
Cap-
He cut it,
ketchup
you know, he
packets.
razor bladed himself. You could see the mark across his fingernail, and then it got him up here. And it fucking split it open, but it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Like I've seen some nasty gashes, but you can fucking somehow make it look like
Mine's
I fucking
underneath my
sliced
fingernail
myself.
right now.
Where I
It
can
went from there and then went right underneath my fingernail, inside my fingernail. That's great.
We had a girl one time, you
I was
know,
turned on.
in the restaurant, you get our coffee brewing water. It's poaching water. Like, it comes out boiling hot. And the cook asked her, said, hey, will you give me 4 quarts of poaching water? Like, I got to make some mashed potatoes or something. So she fills up this thing, and she goes to carry it back to him. And instead of saying corner, she didn't. Somebody ran into her, and she dropped it on her feet. And she wasn't wearing our shoes for cruise either. She just had some, like, regular Nike shoes on. And when our boss took her socks off, her skin came off with her
Oh.
socks.
through the socks and shoes.
Like,
Ooh.
when they peeled her socks off, the skin was
Dude,
just
I'd be
that
like
her
so shocked. Like,
It
Is
was-
you a firefighter?
Huh?
Is that what that is? He's dealing with
no,
burning
like
hot water?
she was. It's our
So you got,
poaching
you
water.
got your firefighter shirt on.
Oh, hey, I do have my
I
fire.
was just
Hey,
wondering.
I could've-
tell,
fucking
hold on,
firefighter,
sneak-
could, like,
sneak a sponsorship in.
Pour
Hey,
some
where'd you get that shirt you're wearing?
Bourbon Street.
For free.
Thanks
For free. Same with this koozie.
to Chilo,
free.
because William's drunk ass left it sitting at the bar.
This came
The
from
bottle openers up there.
yeah,
I
and
just
bottle
used it a
opener.
little while ago.
Should have worn my bourbon when we do our podcast up there. Maybe wearing our shirts. So you need to
Well,
tell
I would
Chilo
have
you
a
need
shirt.
to fucking.
Tell Kyler why you have that shirt. Tell him.
Oh,
I
well,
don't
I
wanna
bought it.
know if
I
it's
bought it for her
dirty.
for Christmas.
That shirt was in my fucking stocking for Christmas.
They didn't
It's
have her
not
size.
even
I
my
was gonna buy- well, I was gonna
size.
buy her
It's for
one, but they
him.
were out.
He bought him a shirt and stuck it in my stocking.
He's like,
I love you, and I get the gist.
pretend it's for her, but
When they have my size, you're
I bought
gonna
it
get me
big.
one. But he put his shirt in my stocking.
I was already prepared to buy it.
oh,
that
honey,
day.
it's way too big.
I was already
Wow,
prepared to
yes.
buy one of their shirts.
I
that
bought
day.
I
my-
know,
I bought
and
my
Chilo
ex this
has
for
us
her
on the
birthday.
waiting list for when it's my
What?
I
size.
bought my ex's microphone for her
Is that
birthday.
right?
What did you? You did?
Yeah, she don't use it, so I took it.
You did not buy her that fucking microphone. Why were the two of you
Bought
doing
it for myself.
microphone?
What do you mean? She talks?
Well, she shouldn't talk to you,
Yeah, not anymore.
but
Fucking
yeah, whatever.
Country
Shut the
girl.
fuck up.
Country girl. It's a see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, he's like, I'd like to see her next. Never. Anyways,
next Tuesday.
next.
Are you still drinking those heartburn
I
beers?
guess so.
He said, I guess it just
Yeah,
opened
okay.
You
itself.
can have those. Those are fucking gross. I fuck girls. I ain't drinking that.
Maybe a couple shots before makes it a little better.
It's like it's all, after 4 or 5 fucking 80 shots, you know, it's all the same.
Mr. Ice said, your car's my favorite color, but it's not a Chevy. And I came back with your classic comment. I said, yeah, well, I fuck girls, so I'm driving a Ford. And he thought it was the funniest thing he's ever heard in his life.
That's Kyler's. That's my favorite Kyler quote. It's like, yeah.
That's what I told him. My boss was like, that's fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
somebody said something the other day. I got him super fucking good with it. I think it was like Donald Nim or
When
something.
he plays piano or something like that.
What was the
He's like, I
fuck
would,
girls.
but I fuck girls, so.
Yeah.
Like anything. My
I tell
boss is
people
like,
that all
oh,
the
you
time.
should have drove a Ford or drove a Chevy. I said,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
well, I fuck girls, so I drove a Ford.
Yeah, I think
I was like, you don't like the Chief? No, I fuck girls.
Oh yeah, yeah. You have some memorable
Are you,
quotes.
like, are you a Chiefs fan? No, I don't suck dick. Not my thing.
I'm not really into the whole getting sodomized thing.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
They lost today, didn't they?
I don't know. I don't
Yes.
Yeah.
watch that shit.
Well,
Dude, when
they
we
were
left,
making a comeback.
they were
but
making a
they-
comeback.
they
It
probably
was a
still
one
lost.
possession game. The Chiefs had the ball at a minute to go.
They
Really?
probably
So I guess we had to
still
find this out.
It
You
could
don't
be
have to
fucking
find this out. We
epic.
don't have
What
to
if
talk
we
about
find
this
out they
ever.
won right
I don't like I said, I only like it in the playoffs if it's some somewhat
Yeah.
local stuff.
You know, you have like a Muppet.
Nope, they lost 20-27.
A what?
A Muppet voice. You know, like
He
you have a
likes
Muppet.
I've
the local
never-
stuff in the playoffs, so he's like a bandwagon.
Well,
Like,
I just-
oh, WSU's winning. I
Okay,
love
so I
WSU.
read this a quick newspaper article. I fucking took a picture of it and fucking even circled
yeah?
the parts I thought were important, just because it really fucking it
I
drove
thought
me
you were
nuts.
looking for a job.
No, it drove me fucking nuts. Talking about this this new gun bill that they're trying to pass.
Probably missed
But anyways, a quote.
yeah, I know. I just
this guy
heard
said-
about that. That's crazy.
I think making it harder for terrorists to get guns is just common sense gun safety, Ward said. This is something we can actually do to help the war on terror. Listen, he cited a federal government accountability office report that said people on the terrorist watch list had legally purchased more than 2,000 guns from dealers between 04 and 14.
Yeah.
the fuck?
What the fuck is up with that?
Why would they let? If you're on a terrorist watch list, why would they let you? purchase a
So
gun?
they're trying to make it harder for terrorists to buy guns, but like here you can't take your gun in the courthouse. You go to the courthouse, like you get fucking searched, you know, right
Take
there.
your cell phone in the
But
car.
listen, but now they're
Dude,
in
I
Saline
had those
County.
little cat claws on my keychain. They confiscated it.
Dang.
Maybe give them my email and address and everything, so I can come back and get it later.
Wow.
But in Saline County, they're making it to where you can carry your gun in the courthouse except on their third floor where they actually hold the court. But they was talking
Yeah, 'cause
about,
the
but
judge
they were
don't wanna
talking
get
about,
shot when
well,
you
they
do
were
an
talking about
outrageous,
that.
like,
You don't think of that?
40 years, bam, dead.
But it also says, like, you go to certain places and they say, you can't, carry your gun
Like
or whatever.
we have a gun sign at Village
But
Inn.
listen, it also says current law states that public agencies can close off a building to gun carrying only if they have metal screening and armed guards at the building's entrances.
Hmm.
So unless, in Kansas, because
Unless
the way
everybody's
your
being
conceal and carry
searched.
rights are and shit here, unless they
Search
tell you
everybody.
right at the very beginning and they metal detect you and search you right there,
Like
Damn.
interest
they
bank.
can't make you. They
Like
can't
interest
shake
bank,
down
you
for it.
cannot take a gun in. They won't even let you take a pocket
Right,
knife in.
exactly.
You can't
'Cause
take
you
a
get-
pin in
but
there without
there's
messing with
armed
your
guards
pressure.
and there's metal detectors right
So they're
there.
pretty much saying if there's not armed guards, you can
It's
take a
exact.
gun.
That's what the law. They ain't pretty much. That's the law.
But what about the places that have the little gun sign with the red circle and the slash through it?
They might have open carry, but you can still conceal and carry there, and they can't tell you you're.
Like hospitals. All hospitals and schools have the little circle that have the say no guns.
But technically, like if I want to conceal and carry that school, if you're that's the thing, you conceal. So obviously,
so
if
like
I
if they
go
don't
into
know
a school,
you have the gun.
obviously if I go into a school, unless it's next fucking Columbine, nobody in that school is ever going to know I have that gun.
Sure.
So therefore, legally, you do have that right to protect yourself, but it's also illegal for you to display that in any way,
So
shape,
say
or
I have a
form.
gun on me at all times, but
Right.
not everybody knows that I have a gun on me at
Yeah,
all
I got a couple
times.
guns. You're right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, she fucking found a bloody fucking stabbing.
I found a dirty ass Mexican with blood and stab wounds all over his
Was it
throat,
really
face,
Mexican?
and chest in my car behind my restaurant that I work
at work. She goes outside on break.
Like actual human being.
Yeah.
Like he was. The only thing I can tell
Burrito.
you was he was Mexican and he had a goatee. This Mexican, he
Stab
had a
wounds in his
goatee.
face.
He was probably like 130 pounds,
That's
probably
terrifying.
a little.
She goes
Couple
outside on
inches tall.
break and
No,
reaches in her
I'm
car.
talking to somebody. I had a trash bag over my driver's side window because it was broken,
So scary.
so I
Wow.
couldn't see in my car. Well, I'm reaching in my car before I actually turn and
Holy
realize
crap.
I'm getting ready to touch somebody. He's like, "Don't freak out, don't freak out." The dude was hiding out in my car because he had been involved in a stabbing.
So she freaked out.
Freaked
So
me
now,
out.
but still, yeah, that shit happens now. That
So
motherfucker's
now-
gonna be dead.
Yeah, next time somebody's in my fucking car, and 3 employees have had their cars stolen, broken into.
So what happened when you freaked out? Did you jump on
Sure.
right?
He got out of my car and ran to the Taco Bell,
And then ran from there.
and then ran from there. Nobody found him.
But coming to find out, he got
The
in an
lady-
argument with somebody at the gas station across the street. He
Over
got his
rent
ass
money.
whooped and got fucking stabbed in the fucking
It
face
was
and
over
shit.
rent money. The lady at Casey says that she's seen him get stabbed at least 6 times. Like she's counted 1.
Well, she
2,
said he was
3.
bleeding,
Probably died.
blood all over his face. Her car had blood all
Yeah, my
over
car
her.
is still to this
gross.
day. You go to my car right now, there's
Her old
blood all
car,
over my
yeah,
car.
blood stained.
Kind of weird, man.
It
Like,
was
I-
Kind of weird. Ain't no
freaked
kind
me
of
the
weird
fuck
about
out.
it.
No,
The
like-
next day,
No.
it's still in.
We're gonna give it to
Well,
my brother.
No,
I'm
the
saying like
next
it'd be
day.
the vibe every time you get in it, just like no.
Well, the next day, I got upholstery cleaner, Lysol wipes, everything. I'm cleaning my car out. Well, I ran out of the upholstery cleaner, so I went to the Dollar General to buy more, and I'm standing in line. I have Lysol wipes and the upholstery cleaner, and I look down to grab my money, and I have blood on my hand that was not mine.
Jeez.
And I started freaking out, and I just grabbed the Lysol wipes out of the lady's hand, and I opened it up and started washing my
Hell
hand
yeah.
off. And she's
Yeah.
like, "What's wrong?" She's like freaking
There's a
out.
long
I'm like,
story.
"Listen,
Hold
lady,
on."
there's a dead man, a half dead man in
She's
my
like,
car.
"What?"
Like, don't talk." Like it was
Killed a man
weird.
yesterday. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Next.
everybody,
It's a long
Like,
story.
you got
I was
$5
legit-
grand, we'll fucking put your husband where we put the last bitch's
I'm
husband.
just as weirded out as you are right now. So don't talk to
Yeah,
me.
man, that's crazy.
It creeped me out. Dude, my boss was trying to
So it's
send me
because of
home
shit
that
like
day.
that. That's why I say, okay, you can carry a gun.
Yeah.
I was mainly freaked out as to like, what if? All I kept thinking was, what if?
What if
What
you
if
would
I
have been
open my
like,
door
drive me somewhere?
And he had a gun and was like, "Get in your car and take me somewhere." Or what if? Like that's all I kept thinking about.
So he was probably.
It was
So he
like-
was like. So
He
got
He was
stabbed.
hiding
He
from
was
those
hiding.
people.
He didn't want the cops to find him.
No,
and
you know
he
what
was
really
looking
sucks?
somewhere to
Like-
clean up his blood, you know?
It
He was
sucked to
looking
freaking like
hide
try to
out.
hide from somebody,
Yeah.
and you try to open the car and it's like an alarm. Like, whoop, whoop. Like,
Well, there was
here I am.
like 12 bloody napkins in my car. There was a pack of cigarettes that had 2 cigarettes in it that had blood dripping all over. There was a
Yeah.
phone case that fit my phone. That wasn't because
Dude,
at first I
this
thought it
world
was
is
my
crazy.
phone case. I was like, "Ooh, that dude took my phone case and got blood all over it." And I'm
Bastard.
thinking, why
That
was
ain't
my
mine.
phone case sitting in my car? That's not my phone case. Like, there was a bloody phone case,
That's
the
kinda
tissues,
crazy.
the cigarette pack, like,
Dang, man.
and the cops
He
like,
was trying to get his shit together. 'cause
Yeah, he was
just
trying
he's
to-
hiding from the cops, fucking
Well,
trying to get cleaned
in
up.
45 minutes before I found him, my boss was outside smoking a cigarette, and a little Dodge Caravan drove by and was like, "Have you seen a man in a
Ooh.
wife beater with blood on him?"
That's
like,
kinda
Didn't
weird.
really
no.
look like. Yeah, I didn't see that
So
guy.
for 45 minutes, that guy was chilling in my
Who knows?
car.
Yeah, he
hiding
was
out.
probably in her car then.
Yeah, like
Damn.
watching them.
He's probably shitting himself too.
Yeah, and you could tell he was just trying. Because when I looked at him, the first thought when I heard the dude's voice,
Mhm.
like, "Don't freak out," I'm thinking, all I could think in my head was, "You motherfucker! Like, get the fuck out of my car! I'm getting ready to pull my knife out of my apron and stab you in the face." But then I looked at him.
Like, oh, so we already
But
stabbed
well,
you in the
then
face.
I turned my
I'm
head
here.
and looked at the guy, and he has like blood running down his face, and I can see like visual stab wounds.
Like-
I freaked out. I was like,
Step
Ah!
one,
like,
stab
took
the
off.
guy. Check.
in the face, already been taken.
Step 2, already
Side,
stabbed,
oh,
run and
nope.
scream. Like the dude,
Belly. Okay,
nothing I could do to the dude.
that seems
Yeah,
to be open. His belly.
I was freaked out. It
Yeah,
freaked
that's
me
a
out
pretty
hella
traumatic deal. I've never had something like that.
So we've been going for almost 2 hours now. I didn't realize.
Yeah, we're gonna end it pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Bad
We're
shit
gonna-
happens behind my
Ready to
restaurant,
go.
though.
With these DUI things, I'm ready to get back to fucking
Yeah.
Southside. I'm scared as fuck to get a
My
DUI.
boss got his car stolen outside my restaurant.
Where is it at? Where you work?
My boss.
I mean, allegedly.
235
Never mind.
Meridian, Southside.
I
No,
caught
I
it.
will tell him.
Try to-
Fuck
My
Village
restaurant.
Inn.
Fuck Village Inn. I signed a petition about Facebook,
Okay, I know which one you're talking
not
about, though.
YouTube.
Podcast. Yeah, we're on YouTube. We can do YouTube whatever the fuck we want.
I didn't
Yeah.
want some weirdo more stalkers.
My boss started in his car, got in his car, said, "All right, I'm going home." oh shit, I forgot to grab this. Went back inside, grabbed his coat, came out, car's gone. Literally like 5 seconds, gone.
Welcome to the South Side.
A girl that worked there like 3 weeks ago left her purse sitting in her front seat floorboard, had the car locked, went outside later, window was broken, purse was gone.
Probably had nothing in the purse.
Yeah, hell no, probably
Yeah.
not. Like
You guys
just,
are ready to sign off on this?
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
everybody.
Another successful podcast. It was great.
New format, YouTube. and,
Yeah.
seems to be pretty cool. Let
Yeah.
let us know what you think.
More updates soon,
Tell
I'm sure.
tell your friends. Share it on Facebook.
Mhm.
Tell everybody to get on YouTube next time and search Main Stage Podcast.
Probably gonna keep updating.
Thanks again to Bourbon Street, the one and only sponsor.
I think
Good night.
I have a shirt for
Night.
that.
The main stage. Ladies and gentlemen.
We all take a drink. Like, oh yeah, we need
That's a badass introduction.
The main stage podcast.
Is this off?
Peace out.